Let's have some microphone audio this time, because it screwed up last time. So, to get this out of the way early, what happened last time was I went an entire 2 hours talking, but with no microphone audio. And with no music playing in the background. It's awfully quiet and boring, especially since I sat on some menus and just talked. Like I am now. I'm just sitting on the menu talking. But you can hear me this time. Because a fella came into the chat and said, hi. And I went to go say hi back. And he says, come on, talk to me. I was just like, whoa. It's alright, I'm talking to you. I said your name and everything. Turns out, he couldn't hear me. Because I don't know if you've seen videos, other videos I've made, but I stream NHL. And with me and, well, my tag partner here, Chris, play fucking NHL 17. We're kind of mouthpieces, especially when things aren't going so well. So I can't exactly stream our microphone audio. So I unchecked the little box at the top. For anybody that doesn't stream on PlayStation, there's a box at the top where you can check off the camera, which I don't have, so it doesn't matter, or check off the microphone audio. I uncheck it when I play hockey, but I forgot to recheck it when I play wrestling. So since I didn't recheck it, there was no microphone audio for 2 hours and 9 minutes, or however long it was. And yeah, and I like to have microphone audio for this because I'm by myself and I can control, you know, run in mid-match and ensure he loses. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, kind of screwed up on that one. This time I remembered to check the box for the microphone audio, unlike last time. And I almost forgot again. When I was putting in the title, I scrolled down to the bottom to hit start and realized I almost didn't do it again. Scrolled back up, checked off the microphone box. It's all good now. And that's exactly what happened. So the first time in, I guess, 11 parts, there was no microphone audio. Which isn't a big deal. I'm not that interesting. But still, it's kind of weird. Not having it, watching it back and not hearing anything was kind of weird.
And there's the bell. With these competitors,
and like I said, especially since in some instances I was just sitting there on a menu explaining something,
oh, make an appointment with your
and
after that.
you watch the on-demand videos later, the processed video later, it's just me sitting on a menu in complete silence.
Barely any damage.
So like I said, normally I wouldn't care if there was no microphone audio, but not when I'm just sitting there. Now that I know for sure the microphone's on.
Since his debut in 1995, Goldust has achieved fame, notoriety, and infamy all at once. He's been an Intercontinental Champion. He had the famous backlot brawl at WrestleMania 12 against Roddy Piper, and he's held tag team gold and was a hardcore champion.
A ton of talent, a ton of ability. Certainly someone to keep an eye on.
I miss that Magnolian chop constantly. I try for it for variety, but it never really works.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Oh, I think this man means business.
I still have a chance to run in on a face superstars match and make sure he wins, but
I can assure you,
I just don't. It's such a stupid objective.
Oh, I remember being in WWE when Goldust debuted, and it's safe to say no one was ready for the bizarre one. Goldust was definitely ahead of his time, as we saw with the success of the Attitude Era, and the success he still enjoys today.
What were you gonna do? Slats, huh? Get out of here.
You can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Look out! Look out!
You have to wonder just how widespread the back pain is. We'll find out soon enough.
No kidding. This is bad.
Make him into some yellow hell. Because these guys usually... Oh, that's not the move I wanted. These guys usually reverse you, or while you're taunting or something, they get over and grab the tag. As long as the other guys are kind of hurt, it doesn't matter. Like, I could probably tag Triple H in or something. He could take care of him, but it's weird. Like, why is he my partner? He was my opponent at Hell in a Cell. Which I commented on, but nobody heard. He was my opponent at Hell in a Cell for some reason.
As this guy. And he might have to do this by himself. His partner doesn't have much left. Uh-oh. The RKO. See you next time. Yeah, they'll never be the same after that RKO. He's setting it up.
Yeah, these six-man tags can be especially difficult. I could
it'll take a minor miracle to come back from
attempt to submit him, I guess.
What you call a finisher. This might be it. Hot damn, the camel clutch.
He needs to figure out a way
Because they just scream. They sit there and they scream on the apron. Yep.
Looking to be in great
Oh
physical
yeah,
condition
and if at some points it feels like I'm screaming, like I don't think that I am.
What a win! Man, he's got
But if at some points it does, I have all the audio coming through the headphones. And also, earlier tonight, I was at a concert, and it was in a small club, and it was a punk rock band. So I can't hear very well right now.
Contest. I can guarantee this match will be discussed heavily over on WWE.com.
As well it should
Like, I stood as far
be.
back as I could, and it was still brutally loud. So my hearing's a little, yeah,
When it's your night, it's
a little low right now.
What a match that was.
And they played for about 2 hours or so. And that was the main one. There was two, what do they call it? Opening acts. Two setup bands, opening acts for them. And we saw the one before. So I listened to it for a good, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours. Yeah. I can't hear the best right now. Who's a face? I guess Sting is a face. I could run in on his match and ensure that he wins. I don't know if I really want to, though. It is kind of fun, and I guess they're not going to stick me in a tag team with them. Yeah. Alright, let's run in for Sting. And then, like, I normally don't want to do this. It's kind of annoying. But my, authority likeness meter is going to be draining, and if it gets to that center line, and it really could if I didn't follow this order, then Renee's going to interview me, and it's the same thing. The authority is not very happy with you, and I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I want to make them happy, and then something. It's annoying. I'm not even, like, I like the superstar points. Obviously I need them. I'm only 84 overall. But it's not even that. I don't even care about the superstar points as much as I care about not having those repeated interviews. I have to have them enough as it is. When I refuse rivalries, I have to have an interview. So to add in an interview for not following orders, that just makes it worse.
Yeah, this is one of the classic ways to test your
Distract Sheamus is square.
Working for control.
Distract Ref is R2, and pin breakup is L2.
A night that will forever be remembered in WWE history was when Sheamus defeated John Cena at the 2009 TLC pay-per-view to win his first WWE Championship. I think it was viewed somewhat as an upset only because of how dominating a champion Cena had been. But Sheamus sure made history that night in San Antonio, Texas.
Well, let's get your thoughts here on Sheamus.
Definitely looking good.
What is Triangle doing?
Hasn't taken too
Distract
much
Sting. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be able to move. Oh, take control is X. No, don't pick him up.
Yeah, you're not doing any
Don't pick him up.
Like
yeah,
that's
what I wanted to do. Distract.
And here comes Sheamus. Oh, too much. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive
screw myself
damage.
over this time.
The night when Sheamus defeated John Cena to become WWE champion, it shocked the entire sports entertainment world. At 2009's TLC pay-per-view, the Celtic Warrior became just the 39th superstar in WWE history to become WWE champion.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm gonna leave the health on just because it's pressing the wrong buttons.
After Sheamus defeated John Cena, I mean, you just saw stunned looks on people's faces in the crowd. Everyone was shocked.
It almost distracted Sting by accident for me, which is not what I want.
Sure, except for Sheamus.
Because I'm supposed to ensure that he wins.
Not today, too fast.
Electric chair drop? Oh. Come on, the Stinger.
Gosh, did you see his head?
This isn't really working out so much.
Covers.
I don't need to break up the pin. I don't think Sting's gonna win though. The way he's going.
Sting with a great offensive show.
This will be a physical battle.
You're right about that, Cole. This is going to be a war. This could be so physical that it gets really ugly before it's over.
Hey, if I cheer, I just watched it. I was like, if I'm cheering, does that help his momentum? I guess not.
These guys are giving it their all
Man, he
here tonight.
sucks, though.
Not just to entertain the fans, but
The shoulders are down. Sheamus seeks out a big move here. Cole, what's he got in mind?
I don't think I can. The ensure that he wins part is really difficult because the AI just sucks when it comes to people I'm either supporting or tagging with.
I've seen every episode of SmackDown over the years, and I assure you this one ranks right up there with the best.
And he's toast.
Warm butter.
To the quick pin attack.
Count, ref, count. Look at him. He's getting himself involved in this matchup. This can't be good.
That's why I'm
Sting
here.
seizes the opportunity. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Oh my, look at this.
Tombstone.
And Sting getting it done. He's just getting dissected.
Yeah, they're trying to pin him. That's gonna go nowhere.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match
He just
of this
stood there.
magnitude.
I think we know what this is.
Astonishing maneuver by Sheamus. Some competitors just have a move they trust more than others. After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future.
This guy's just too strong.
What's he doing? No, Stinger, you don't need to take the... You don't need to take it off.
And he
What are you doing?
brings the action back inside the ring.
Yeah, I think this is good strategy.
Oh, come on, Stinger. What were you thinking?
The strategy for a superstar that's going up against Sheamus has to be not getting hit with his power moves. I mean, the Celtic Warrior has so many that can just knock you right into the middle of next week. But I think the most brutal is the bro kick. If Sheamus
Come on,
connects
Sting,
with
get him.
that, it's over. Sting taking advantage right now.
Look
Death
at the
drop.
attack here.
Oh, man. Talk about a direct
What are you
hit.
doing?
Getting some air here. Oh, that's got to be hit. Sheamus, how about that finishing move?
The ref didn't even care. Why would you even try a top rope move? I don't see the logic behind it. You're not a top rope wrestler.
Whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch their breath.
Jerry, you saw your share of battles with warriors throughout the years, and your strategy is the only way to go into a match against Sheamus. Stay away from his strength. If Sheamus starts getting on a roll with power moves, it's going to be over in a hurry. Oh, and if he nails you with the brogue kick, don't worry if the match is over. Worry if your head is still attached to the rest of your body.
You got that right, Michael. An opponent has to be willing to accept the fact
I'm just
that
gonna
they
give him
will
advice.
most likely be overpowered by Sheamus. A superstar must avoid getting caught in his power moves. And, well, you said everything that needed to be said about the brogue kick.
We might be looking at a broken nose here.
I'm not sure I can watch this.
I still don't think he can take him. Sheamus is barely hurt. And he's got a finisher, but that's not going to put him away.
And those fists just kept flying and flying. Wow.
Inside the ring now.
Finally, let's get this done inside the ring.
Uh-oh, what do we have going on here?
Death drop.
He's in big trouble.
Take a look at the leg. This is what happens when someone wants to eradicate their opponent from competition.
Yeah, that leg can't stand much more abuse.
Action like this has become synonymous with SmackDown over the years. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
How come I can't look at Sting now? Now I can. As soon as Sheamus comes out, I can suddenly look at Sting. That makes no sense. No!
Getting back into the ring now.
King, you can take a breath. Remember, momentum in WWE can turn on a dime
and leave you some change.
This will ensure that he wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching SmackDown, the second longest running weekly episodic television program
Never thought of this.
in history.
Never thought of doing this.
With all that build-up, it's sad to see it end like that. This one is waved off.
Here's your winner, the man called Sting.
And that's what happens when you can't answer the 10 count.
Now that's having a game plan and executing it to perfection.
And that's it for this.
Did that count? I was in support of a face, and he won. I mean, by count out, sure, but he still won. And the way he was going, I mean, he had a finisher. But the way he was going, yeah, he is a face, okay. The way he was going, he wasn't going to beat him. What? Run in mid-match on a face superstars match and ensure he loses? Oh my god.
Welcome back to the show. This is my guest tonight.
Well, don't I feel like a
Let's talk about
freaking
Sheamus.
idiot.
Tonight, you attacked him during his match. What was the meaning of this?
Well, it was to ensure that Sting won, but I read it wrong.
Is it just me, or has the average WWE superstar gotten really soft lately? There's been The Undertaker,
Hey, you know what?
Mark Henry, Brock Lesnar. I think the WWE is in need of a new beast to wreck everyone in the locker room. That's me. I don't care who you are, you better watch your back. I'm coming for you.
At least I got a new interview. That was worth it.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
You know what? I was pissed off for a second that I screwed it up, but you know what? I got a new interview. After 33 hours of career mode, that's the first time I've seen that interview. So, at least that's different. I don't care how much time it takes. It can be really annoying to see the same crap over and over. And I'm still good. 2 finishers, I can do that. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen because this is an impromptu singles match, so it's got to be a rivalry attempt. Yep, here we go again. But, as I've said 100 times before, and I said it last time, but I guess it's not repetitive now because nobody could hear me last part. So, as I was saying last part, when my mic was off, I gained nothing from getting into a rivalry with somebody. Now, I don't have a belt, so normally I'd be like, fine, to get them off my back about this stupid rivalry system, which is horrendously implemented, I would just accept it and get into a rivalry and face them at Survivor Series and blah, blah, blah. But, as you've seen with the last two pay-per-views against Dean Ambrose and Triple H,
business is about to pick up.
By beating them, I got huge ratings for one, and I went up a rank in both matches. So I don't even care to get into a rivalry because I'm just as likely to go up a rank facing a random guy at the pay-per-view as I am Eric Rowan at the pay-per-view.
Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack. Ow, that hurt.
No, not again.
That landed perfectly.
Well,
And it's easier too. I mean, I thought Triple H, who is not actually very good, but is really highly rated for some reason, and
Slam didn't look pretty. Well, we're on the move here.
it helped me go up a rank.
Nice
So,
move.
I'm not sure I can
I'll wait
watch
to
this.
Survivor Series and face somebody random, or maybe a tag match, and then go up to maybe 3, depending on if me and Chris get into a match before. We should go up to rank 3, or go up to rank 4, and then at the pay-per-view go up to rank 3.
Welcome back to the show. This is my guest
And
tonight.
then we should be #1 contenders by
Let's
the
talk
time
about Eric
TLC
Rowan.
comes around. I mean,
He
I'm hoping.
ambushed you during your own match tonight.
I'm not
What
making the
did
Royal
that mean
Rumble
to you?
like I wanted to. He must like pain.
He just opened the door to his own retirement party. He must like pain, because that's what I'm gonna dish out. I'm gonna find him and put him out of commission.
Things have been getting heated between you two. What are your thoughts on this rivalry?
Rivalry? That's a bold assumption.
Rivalry? Who is he kidding? And who are you to ask a question like that? He is beneath me and not worth my time. I'm moving on to things that are worth my time. Are we done here?
Thanks for the time. Back to you.
Well, sure. If I don't give you the time, Renee, you're not going to interview anybody. Oh, maybe she does interview people and you just don't see it because it's not relevant to you. Nah. Nah, she interviews nobody but me. Great major shows for Monday to Saturday and assign the same. That's a very nondescript, misleading trophy thing. You have to make a show for... Ooh, Ambrose won. Ah, that's the first time I've seen Chris lose. Other than when he's facing me. For that Monday to Saturday thing, you have to make a show on every day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. People are just like, oh, just make one for Monday and Saturday. It has to be every day. 3 dropper moves outside the ring. Oh, great. Yeah. Last time I did this, I got a backdrop from hell. I got a backdrop so devastating that I could not move. And then when my guy finally did start moving, he was crawling as if, not even kidding, a transport truck had just hit him. I got a Curtis Axel backdrop, and my guy acted like he needed to go to the emergency room. And it got me counted out.
This match is not an impressive display.
So this is going to be a rough one.
A war where 2 men are going to attempt to tear each other limb from limb and pulverize one another beyond recognition. And King, we have a front row seat.
3 grapple moves outside the ring. This should put me back into favor with them, and that run-in that I screwed up won't matter. But again, for the 3rd time, I was happy to see a new interview for once. So it was worth it for that matter. And those are like just... Those are always pretty fun, because there's so many options, distract ref and all that stuff.
It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one. Well, we're on the move here.
Yeah, I'm going to let him get back in. Can you get up? I don't want to count out. That'll be worth nothing.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. Nothing good is going to happen out here on the floor.
Maybe I'll just perform the oh my god moment, and then while we're out there, hook a couple more grapple moves. Ensure that it worked. Yeah, that's good. Because it's going to take me a few finishers to beat him anyways. Back and forth, 0 points. That was weird. It's usually either 120 or a minus, not 0.
How much damage did that do? A lot from the
Oh yeah, I bought technical level 3. I forgot about that.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
Not that it'll do much, but of all the level 3s, it's probably the one I want most.
Avoids the impact there.
And I'm going to save for movable object level 2, and then that's it. All my superstar points from then on out are going on attributes.
Hey, nice move.
Although I won't get very many.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'd say
No,
not
Drax
much
is pretty
longer.
strong.
My gosh, this is a beating. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
I thought he'd be closer to the ropes. Oh, he's close to these ropes over here.
Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened? Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. That's it. He's done.
Here we see it one more time.
Yeah, I don't know if I can believe what I saw the first time.
Boom. Doop, doop. See, look. That would be in the realm of, like, nearly killing him. The way he landed on his head.
One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight.
But a backdrop? When I'm at full health?
Looking good now.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes
Reverse.
almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
So that's 4 grapple moves.
Display of power.
Oh, out here you have to be able
So I've
to
definitely
think on your
completed
feet
it.
lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
I can't blame him. Keep it in the ring.
Now his head's red right now, and I'm still...
Nicely
Well, I'm
done.
well away. He's like only halfway to my next signature, so I should be able to put him away with the next signature finisher combo. Maybe I'll do his finisher. I don't have pin combo unlocked.
What a punch.
And I'm not gonna unlock it because it's 320,000 currency to unlock the last skill slot, and I'm not unlocking. The virtual currency is not going to really go towards anything else, so I probably should. But at the rate I'm going, it's going to take a very long time to even get to that point. Let's attack his leg once. That's good for variety.
Wow, he's still down after that.
We're looking at complete domination here.
This could be all she wrote. It's over. That's got to be it.
Wow.
He's still down after that.
That probably wouldn't be it, to tell you the truth.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go.
What the heck is this?
He's adding insult to injury by using that move against his opponent.
What the
this may not
hell?
end well.
Since when does Batista use the Rings of Saturn? Oh, I'll take it, but since when did he use the Rings of Saturn?
He did it. What a huge win.
Maybe he uses the rings of Saturn because Saturn is in space and he's a guardian of the galaxy.
Here's
Oh?
your winner,
Oh?
Handsome
Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah.
That's
Gotta
an
be it.
impressive win right there.
There's few things more humiliating than tapping out to your opponent.
The crowd here tonight certainly seemed to appreciate the efforts. What a great match.
Yeah, there we go. Right back in favor. No problemo. I gotta check how much that immovable object is. And then seriously consider the top rope moves. Just because there's really nothing else in that, in the special abilities that I really care about. Reigns beat Chris too. He's on a losing streak. What's going on? What happened to you? Okay. Is it a weird objective? 2 finishers? Yeah, this probably isn't happening. That's too easy. Alright. It's 53. Do I have dirty pin? No, I don't need dirt. I don't need dirty pin. Look at how cheap like fan favorite is. But I don't ever have the comeback. I'm not gonna do tag matches beyond the tag titles. I don't do diving moves anyways. And I usually don't enter a pin until I fucked a finisher. And my finishers don't lead to pins. Ring escape would be the only thing that's good, but stamina costs have been reduced by 33%. I don't like the stamina cost. So yep, movable object it is. 53. I'm getting there. This totally looks like a rivalry setup. My God, every other match now is a rivalry setup. If I hated them so much, why don't you just get into one? There's no benefit. It's just the game has nothing. Its career mode is better than 2K15's, sure, but at least it had like some difference to it. This is the same thing every time. We want you in a rivalry. Just accept it. No, because the rivalry is nothing. It's a couple of matches against the guy, with a culminating match at the pay-per-view that is for nothing. There's no belt. There's no story. If there were some story cutscenes to go with it, maybe, but there's just literally nothing. The rivalry means nothing.
It's Kofi Kingston. Someone's gonna feel the boom. We didn't even start the match yet. I don't know if there will even be a match after an onslaught like that. This is not what's supposed to transpire, but the fight is on. So damaging.
Watch this.
Yeah. The rivalry is absolutely useless. If it was more fun and I could have some sweet cutscenes and some awesome matches and stuff.
Where did this explosion of offense come from? Well, we're on the move here.
But yeah, it's completely useless. Completely useless. It's about as useful as Chris is my partner right now, since we don't have tag matches. And when we do, it's 6-man tag matches. It's poorly done. Poorly done. Hopefully this Heyman Hustle thing next year for people is much better. Next year. It's in like 3 weeks. And the next game's better. Because I had high hopes for this. That's why I started streaming it. And then as much as I talk about it and people probably don't care, that 6-month layoff from playing it is making a lot of sense right now.
Welcome back to the show.
It's making a lot of sense.
This is my guest tonight.
Like Chris.
Let's talk about Kofi Kingston.
Chris stopped playing his.
He ambushed you tonight during your own match.
And
have anything to share on that?
He was pretty into it, but I guess he got to the world title pretty quick.
No one does that to me. He's in for a world.
And he won the
of
Royal
hurt.
Rumble, so he was
He
able
must
to be the
know
world
who he's
champion
messing
pretty
with.
quick.
I'll teach him what's up. He's gonna learn that he can't go
And now
around
he's nothing.
attacking
It's
anyone.
nothing but Seth Rollins,
He
Brock
picked the
Lesnar,
wrong
Seth
guy.
Rollins, Brock Lesnar matches. If it's not Seth Rollins, it's Brock Lesnar. If it's not Brock Lesnar,
Things
it's
have
both
been
of them in a
getting
triple
heated
threat match.
between you two. What are your thoughts on this rivalry?
So it got dull for him pretty quick too, and it's not that I don't like it. I really do.
Rivalry? Who is he kidding? And who are you to ask a question like
But this
that?
just
He is beneath me.
it becomes
and not
a
worth
slog.
my time.
If this didn't
I'm moving
happen,
on to things that are worth my
and if
time.
it was just like
Are we done here?
singles matches, tag matches, maybe a couple of six-mans here or there.
Thanks for the time. Back to you.
With the bonus objectives of running in on people and hooking moves outside the ring, that's awesome. I don't mind doing that at all, and I have a lot of fun doing it. This constant rivalry crap, it's brutal. It's brutal. They need to take the hint. If you refuse it 6 trillion times, they need to take the hint that you don't want to be in one. And if you want to be in one, you will run in on people and start a rivalry with whoever you want to start it with. I did that. I did that a long time ago. Yeah, he finally won. Oh, it's Shaq Swagger. And I started my own rivalry. If I want one, I'll start my own. Run in on any face superstar during his entrance. Okay, so this one I can remember. Run in on a face superstar during his entrance. This is easier because you can just run in and attack him the exact same way Kofi Kingston just attacked me. But I'm wondering if I can refuse a rivalry. Like, I'm thinking, if I do it, am I going to be put into a rivalry? I'm thinking of skipping it because I think this is they're trying to trick me into one. Is Batista a face superstar? No, he's a heel. The Rock, Sting, Ryback, Ambrose. Well, I don't think it's going to start a rivalry if I run out on one of these guys. So let's run in on Ambrose, Balor, Ryback, or The Rock. Because it shouldn't start a rivalry. We'll run in against The Rock. Entrance against The Rock. Stage top. There. There. Because his likeness for me is full, running in on him should not drain it. It shouldn't drain it, so it won't be at its max, and then you can't enter a rivalry with them because it's not at the max, right? Be like, your rivalry with this person, this relationship has reached its max, you're now in a rivalry. It shouldn't do that. There's no reason why it should do that. It's full. Like, I'm really trying to avoid them.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena.
And I'm scared that they're trying to trick me into it.
One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Because it's like, you refuse a rivalry? Here's your objective for the day. Run in on somebody. Oh, okay, I'll run in on somebody. Oh, wait a minute. That's the recipe to get into a rivalry. Shit, you tricked me. So, it should be fine.
When you look at the career of Fandango, you have to look at when and where he made his in-ring debut here in WWE. WrestleMania 29. What's even more impressive is that Fandango defeated a future WWE Hall of Famer in Y2J Chris Jericho. And I'm not even discussing Fandango's brilliance on the dance floor.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the
Oh, it
brunt
is
of the
60%.
attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Magnolian chop. That's the second time I've connected.
Fandango exhibited his innate ability to infuriate and disgust others before he even had his first match in WWE. I found it nothing short of brilliant that Fandango refused to compete in the ring until his name was pronounced properly. It trended worldwide on social media.
Yeah, you
That is
never
pretty
did
funny.
get it right, Cole, but I have to give Fandango credit. He also
Until you get my name right, I'm not fighting.
very lovely ladies.
Even though it's not up
At
to
first,
him, it's still
Summer
funny.
Rae was on his arm until he upped the ante and decided to dance his nights away with Layla. Oh, out of nowhere. Oh, wait, nice reversal. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
I almost walked myself right through the ropes there.
Oh, out of nowhere. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Uh-huh.
We know what this is, and there's no getting up from that.
Fandango's exciting entrance is just the beginning. As the ballroom dancer enters the arena with all the pomp and circumstance, pageantry and charisma, he feels the WWE audience can handle. When the bell rings, Fandango utilizes his fancy footwork in dancing. The pedigree, this one is in the books.
Pedigree to perfection.
To perfection.
Camel clutch locked in. Wrenching on the neck.
I know, what a
There's
what
no
a lame
escaping this.
submission, but I don't have any other submissions. You have to beat guys to unlock their move sets, and in order to do that, you have to get into a rivalry with them. Yeah, back to the rivalry system.
There's your winner,
And because I wanted the pedigree, I got into a rivalry with Seth Rollins, and unlocked the pedigree that way because that's his move.
Handsome Larry.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a
big cutoff. Can you imagine if there wasn't that accelerator and there was like a trophy for unlocking everything? Like you have to play a rivalry 3 times against every wrestler in the game. Oh, that's nuts. I know the amount they've tried to stick me in, I could probably have half the roster done by now, but jeez. That's Captain Insano. I just thought about it real quick. The Rock's video doesn't take up the whole screen, I don't think. That would suck. I got in trouble for that a long time ago. Because I, by accident, didn't realize when I tried to get into a rivalry with Sting, his video pops up and takes up the whole screen. And that's a copyright thing, the copyright video. That's not what I intended. But since I was running in on him, his video took up the whole screen. And they considered it me using his video. That's not what I did at all.
What is this? Why is he out here right now? This has escalated very quickly. What's going to happen now? I don't know if we now have a war on our
He's still
hands.
jumping.
I knew this was coming, Cole, but you know what? I love it.
Oh yeah, I gotta finish him. I forgot I'm on the other end this time.
Make a name for yourself, kid. Going for broke. That's how you do it. Make a name for yourself, kid. Oh,
Boom.
look at that.
Yeah, so I made a huge mistake. I think it was like part 7 or something, which is a really long time ago, where I ran in on Sting and his video took up the whole screen. I was like, no, I didn't know it was going to do that. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, it went full. Why? I take care to be careful and not have the music on and everything. And I screwed that up. Hey, there we go. Authority order completed.
Please join me in welcoming my guest tonight. Let's talk about The Rock.
The Rock.
We saw you two go face to face in the ring tonight. Care to share any thoughts on that?
It wasn't in the ring. Were you watching the same show? He's my next victim.
I wanted to get a closer look at my next victim. and I think I've seen enough after tonight. One look at him, and I know I will break him in two and break his will. Just wanted to see him face to face before I end his career. That's all that was.
End his career. I'm ending everybody's careers, apparently.
You two have been clashing a lot lately. Is this turning into a rivalry for you?
The very interviews I hate, I initiated this one.
Who are we talking about here? You're interviewing me, and you're asking about that guy? That's downright disrespectful. Let me tell you the real deal here. I want nothing to do with him. He's boring, a B-plus player, a loser. He needs to go bother someone that is more in his level, which is the lowest of the low.
I don't think much of anybody. I really don't think. Look, my guy is.
There
just,
you have it. Back to you, Cole.
He is just a prick through and through. At least I can refuse it, because I initiated that for the order. I put order and authority together. The authority's order, just to make sure it stays in the green. But I can still refuse it, which is good. The Rock's even more useless to have a rivalry with. He's not even a tag team. Alright, and Chris is back to his winning ways. And Survivor Series is coming up. And we're in a tag team. Good. Perform your opponent's finisher. And I'm fully green. Perfect. For 200, the match would give me about 600 or so. I could be around 4,000 by the time this match is over. And yeah, be only like 3 matches or so we're away from that level 2 movable on. But because of all this other stuff going on, I haven't been able to move up the ranks. See, I refused the rivalry with him, and here he is. He's right here. If I accepted the rivalry, this is what would be happening. I would just be facing him, like normally. No context, no story, no cutscenes, no nothing. Just facing him because he's my rival, which I'm doing anyways. So the whole rivalry thing is just pointless. It may help you early on in the career mode, but it is absolutely useless.
And there's
Beyond
the bell.
that.
I want to point out, it's important to
Yes,
mess
I'd
with
rather
your
hook
partner in a tag
old
match.
Dirty Shirts
You don't necessarily have to like them,
finisher, because
but
I
if
actually
you're
know
not on the
his.
same
I don't
page,
know this
you're
guy's.
probably going to lose.
I'm sure it's just a grapple from the
Where did
front,
this
but who knows?
explosion of offense come from?
That's a very awkward looking kick. You're gonna.
Sometimes the best offense is a great defense, and
He's
that's
gonna tag
exactly what we're seeing here.
You know, I think one of the most chilling thoughts anyone can have is trying to picture
No,
what
no.
Eric Rowan's personal
I picked
life
the
is
wrong
like. Well, we know he spends most of his time with the
It's
other
only
Wyatt
minus
family
10, but I
members,
picked the wrong
but
one.
I'm kind of curious if he wears that lamb mask around the house. Actually, on second thought, I don't even need to know.
And so taking a look at Eric Rowan, any thoughts come to mind?
Here's somebody who's willing to do just about anything to get to the top. I like it. That's the way it should be.
Eric Rowan showing some
It's amazing
adversity
how
right now.
like the littlest of moves can hurt me
The
so
tag is
bad.
made. That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
And that's a shot that could drop a grizzly. The most important thing to remember, Michael, whether Eric Rowan is in the ring pummeling some poor opponent or hunting some animal somewhere in the swamps, the other Wyatt members are sure to be close by. And you can guarantee those buzzards
Yeah,
are
there's another
too.
Wyatt member right here. His tag partner.
And again,
He's very
the
close
mind
by.
games are played.
What the hell, ref? What are you doing? He's so stupid.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Oh, out of nowhere.
And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch.
Yeah, man. I know you're not hurt.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude.
Never are. Only I get hurt from small moves. See this? I already did, but I tried to press like a Irish Rip return move, and there isn't any apparently.
Going for the big one. That's it. He's out.
The big one. The big one.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Look, he's already getting up. I hooked a signature on him, and he's already getting up.
Man, he's trying to rile everyone up. Oh, this may be...
Wow. Stealing your opponent's finishing move definitely sends a message.
Yeah, that's adding insult to injury.
Well, that's what I was supposed to do.
Camel clutch locked in. Wrenching on the neck.
That super dangerous camel clutch.
Has to be crippling.
Oh, he got around. Oh, he grabbed the yellow before me. That's okay. That's okay. The submission system's so broken and so easy.
So far, he's been dominating this
just
match.
submit anybody.
He
could just submit anybody.
They got it.
Seems too easy? Well, if it seems too easy, it's because it is. The real problem comes when you get yourself locked into one. It's hard to get out of it.
You want to talk about a tag team war? We most definitely witnessed just that. This was from
37.
Bell to Bell, a clinic in tag team wrestling. Kudos
so 39-30, pretty much at 4,000.
Matches, and that was one of the best I've seen in a while.
And at a rate of 600 and something, 600 plus, then it should take only about 2 more matches. Probably after Survivor Series. No, this will probably be a rivalry event. Oh man, I was going to say the next show and then Survivor Series will put me at 5,300 to get my last skill that I'm going to get. Alright, we went up. Oh, I'd hope so. They were right ahead of us. Alright, rank 4. 3 more ranks and we're #1 contenders. Finally moved all the way up. Takes a really long time. Or maybe it just seems like longer because of all the useless events they're putting me through. Yeah, this will be a rivalry event. Or not. Okay, good. So, if I do the same thing I just did, plus my Survivor Series win, if I win, I can't guarantee that anymore after Curtis Axel, but then, yeah. That's pretty well, and what's this? 2 signatures, and then the bonus 100 here, and maybe whatever I get for the Survivor Series 1, I'll be at the skill level, and then I can just start building up superstar points for attributes specifically, but that's a really slow slog as well. 2 signatures, something I normally have to do anyway. Oh, the last match I just submitted them because I thought a rivalry event was coming and I kind of just wanted to get to Survivor Series. But finally inconsistent matches. And so I'll just like injure whoever's in the ring first unless they tag in. Signature. And if they're not down for the count, bring Chris in, let him beat them. In any case, it'll be more entertaining than the last one because it'll last longer. And I'm not gonna submit them after 1 finishing move. Whoa! Wow.
And Kingston is grounded. Ooh, that's not where Kofi
Oh, it's Kofi Kingston, but man, he came up flying. Boom, boom, boom.
We're in the filling out process. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
The way their neck bends does not look healthy.
Well, taking a look at Kofi Kingston, what's the lowdown here?
Kofi's one of the most dynamic athletes in WWE. His athleticism knows no bounds, and neither does his vertical leap.
I know it seems kind of useless because I worry way too much about it, especially if they injure me to the point where I get to yellow health. But I got to put a lot more into stamina, apparently. I think I'm at like 75, but it doesn't seem like it's helping all that much. It goes down so fast.
Big E tagged in.
That's fine. I'll hook 2 signatures on either one he is, or 1 on each if you want.
This might be big.
Just brings him down to the mat with authority there.
Well, we get to see a lot of amazing things from where we sit.
Bah.
And believe me, when I say there is nothing like seeing Kofi Kingston's athleticism in the ring. Everyone loves it. Well, everyone except Kofi's opponents. Oh, that's devastating.
There's really no way to go off the ropes efficiently unless you're really close to the other ropes. Because I know they made the rings like more regulation or more realistic size for next gen last year, but it's hard to knock them off the ropes without knocking them over the ropes, like they just did to me twice. Even though we were in the center of the ring both times, I flipped over the ropes. So Irish whip moves are not very easy to do.
And down he goes.
He's
Get it.
making a statement here with this attack.
There's a term that's become popular to describe
What's Chris
Kofi in
doing?
the ring. Hot stunner. Oh,
Hot
man, that
stunner.
should do it.
That's one signature. I'm gonna have to do another.
That was rough.
Stay down. Stay down.
So if he ends up tagging
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Big E, yeah, it's totally fine. Like I think about tagging Chris in, but he's most likely just gonna put him away if I tag Chris in.
What a finishing maneuver.
Like in previous parts, I like to use my partner, I do. But if he's just going to beat him before I can hook another signature, that's not going to be very helpful.
A butt whooping.
And Chris isn't going to have any hard feelings against me. He's not real. Well, he's real. He's a real person. But in this game, like he's just, it's not like it's, whoa, no.
This is a level of destruction
What
no
the
one was
heck?
expecting.
No kidding. This
That
is
was too close to him, apparently. He's not going to be like, well, this tag team's over. You never tagged me in. He's not going to care.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so
So
far off
I can
the mark.
treat these like singles matches or handicap matches. I can treat them like the handicap matches because they can tag.
Great move.
But
He's too busy bragging.
I do like to try and spice it up because nothing much happens differently.
Nicely done there.
But I gotta hook my sigs.
Not today, too fast. And he's
Yeah, there he goes.
toast.
That's what they always do, and it's been like
He
that
makes the tag.
for,
Desperately needs to make a tag here.
I don't know, a decade and a half.
Big E
When they want to
excellent move
tag,
to
they
out.
get it. They will reverse you until they get it. And he needed one.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
And he brings the
That's fine.
action back
That's even more
inside
reason
the
to bring
ring.
Chris in. Because
I
Big
think
E's
this
not
is
that
good
hurt.
strategy. Nobody controls the pace of a
He
match
will be
quite
after I
like
hook
this guy.
that on him.
There it is, the stunner.
I always love seeing the stunner.
And
Look
then
how
we'll hook
slow he is to recover
we'll hook
here.
his on him.
That was some serious punishment.
And Chris can take him.
Hang on.
Give the match a little bit more flavor. Boom.
I don't believe it. He just stole his opponent's finishing move.
That takes a lot of nerve, Cole. What do we got here?
It looks like that back is under a great deal of stress right now.
There we go.
And now he's back out on
It's
the
all
apron.
you, bro.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com.
I got my
to
two
catch up on
signatures.
all the action.
I go to WWE.com all the time to catch up on the Divas.
What the heck? Alright, fine. You're gonna knock me into Lana? That's kind of weird.
I've seen every episode. Quick pin. Wow, there's the
Yeah, he wouldn't be done anyway. Calm down, Kofi. You got him. Calm down. Take it easy. You're out of control. You know what? Chris might even tag me back in. I could see him doing that when he gets close to his signature. I might have to, like, bail off the apron if he gets over to me.
SmackDown, the second longest running weekly episodic television program in history.
Don't hurt yourself now.
Wow, he's still down after that.
I'm going to bail out a second just in case he tries to tag me.
With SmackDown over the years. Covers.
No, he's not done. He's not done anyway. Look at Kofi. He's going absolutely mental.
Wreaking havoc in here.
No kidding, that shot came out of nowhere.
Don't just stand there. What are you doing?
He's got him.
See, the great thing now is that either way, they're both at like 30% momentum. They're both at really low red health. So no matter who he hooks it on, they're both pretty hurt.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only two of these.
Yeah, I'm going to lose momentum doing this, but that's alright.
The win. We're looking at complete domination here. Look out, look out.
He got him.
This stunner, there's no escape from that.
Bleeding from a stunner. That makes sense.
After a stunner.
He thinks he has it.
See? Not even done from the 6. See, I'm losing all this momentum. A percentage almost every second.
One of these guys
But
is
if you try to come in
I just can't
to prevent a pin breakup, you can't get to them before the computer does. You just can't.
Serious pain here.
So I might as well do this.
It's amazing what happens when a competitor channels all their ability.
I knocked his hat off.
You get high
I might as well do this
octane offense
because
like that.
I'm not going to get in there in time.
What force? I thought the canvas would break. That slam was powered
You know, my
by
AI
superhuman
partners are always so
strength.
stupid.
Unbelievable.
Look, he's getting his ass beat by Kofi Kingston.
is really going to town right now.
Whoa!
No, never mind. Good reversal.
Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
And now he's hooking him into F5. So this should be doing it.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Unless
We might be seeing the
Big E
beginning of
keeps
the end.
reversing everything.
Today, too fast.
The F5. This one's over.
You're right, Cole. Nobody gets up from an F5.
Finisher.
He could pin his opponent right here.
I think this is it.
I was coming over to melt off. There we go. Oh, the heightened drama, so it's a 4.5. That would have been awesome. Yeah, because I got over 800 for that. Because it was an amazing match.
Unforgettable. I mean, these teams gave us
4.5 would have been
everything
even
they had.
better, but
The
that's alright.
WWE Universe is
That's
the
alright.
true
That just
winner of
pretty
this
much
one.
ensures that no matter what happens at Survivor Series,
I don't care how many
I should be
wins
at
you
the
have.
amount.
Whenever your hand is raised in victory, a certain level of excitement.
yeah,
comes
because I only
over
need
you.
like
As hard as it would be
4,
not to think about that amazing
500.
match we just saw, we must.
If I get to 3.5 stars, that's like 600. So. Oh, John Cena's attire. Yeah, I want some jean shorts. I want jean shorts as much as I want a toothache. Yeah, we just went up, so I didn't expect to go up again. Good win, though. Good team effort there. On both sides. Both guys were pretty hurt on the other side because they both tagged in quite a bit. 6-man elimination tag. Oh, I was just about to say, like, you gotta be pooping me. Another 6-man tag? But it's a 6-man elimination. So, we're in the traditional, even though there's not enough guys, because there hasn't been 8 wrestlers since SmackDown 3 back in 2001. But it's like the traditional Survivor Series that we're in here because we're elimination. That's pretty cool. I hate 6-man tags. Reverse signature? No, it's not going to happen, but that's fine because I got full favorable here, so it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. So yeah, we're the main event. So that's at least that at least makes sense, because me and Chris are engaged in a big, tag team run here. Me and Ambrose have already fought each other. Swagger, I don't really understand. The Usos have been fighting us. So we're in the traditional Survivor Series elimination match, which is pretty cool. Brock Lesnar and Batista, how about that? Elimination 6-man tag. I think it's the first time I've had this. Usually they'd call for like an entrance. You should watch them come down, it's a pay-per-view. But for one, Chris and I don't come down together because you can't have stables. Swagger's pretty boring, and the Usos actually have voiceover with their traditional Samoan dance thing, and that might be a copyright, who knows. So I can't take the chance. There's no music, but who knows if the Usos, ceremonial dance thing is copyright, so I can't take the chance. Jack's Wolfpack WWE News. You subbed to me a while ago? Oh, nice. Thank you. I can actually thank you for that because my microphone actually works. I don't really watch wrestling anymore, but I do watch some of the news stories on What Culture and stuff, so I can sub to you for news. Because that's the only way I stay up on modern wrestling is through news, and if that's what you are, then I can sub to that.
He's really taking over this match now.
Well, I've seen competitors get lost in the shovel with all that talent in the ring at the same time, but I don't think we have to worry about that here. Plenty of confidence being shown right now.
Jimmy Uso pays homage to his ancestors and electrifies the crowd.
Yeah, I'm surprised anybody was still around after not playing for 6 months, but so many games. That's cool, though. As long as I can remember to keep the mic on. I got it on this time. Gotta take it off tomorrow for hockey, put it back on again for the conclusion of the tag team division, take it back. It's really not that hard. It's pretty easy. It's just that I'm very forgetful, and I always forget to check that little box.
Jimmy Uso just timed that perfectly.
I wish you could change it midstream without having to go through a bunch of menus, because it shuts the stream off for a second and goes to that little blue screen with the dancing heads. I feel like the MyCareer here is a lot better with the microphone on, because the same things sort of happen and it can get really dull and boring with no music. With hockey and stuff, I don't mind not having the mic on. Borderlands kind of speaks for itself. There's a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on, and it's co-op anyway, so it's not like we can both talk. I don't know.
Don't expect a lot of mercy to be
shown. Be less of a problem if I had a decent enough computer that could stream, but I don't. Gotta stream straight from the PlayStation. There's no other way.
He's still down after that.
Not for me, anyway.
Display. This is inexplicable.
I mean, is there nothing this guy would stoop to? Really pushing his opponent
if
to the
one
limit
or
here.
100 people care, it's enough for me.
Oh man,
it's
you
fun
want
to
to
do.
talk offense? Jimmy,
there's the stunner.
Man, that was stunning to say the least. I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
So they're definitely going to come in.
Whoa! Don't get up.
Is he going to crawl to his partner?
This could end it in a hurry.
Like when I'm in mid-finisher? See, I might go the cheap way.
Pedigree to perfection.
Go for the submission. Just because there's two of them. I mean, I know I did this anyway, but there's two of them. And they're definitely going to come in and break up a pin. And I don't think that Swagger and Chris can come in and break it up. It's really hard for my AI to help me out. Like I did last time, to try and spice it up a little bit, I'm going to bring one of them in. Because the other two are at full health.
Jimmy Uso is eliminated. And he runs right into the corner.
No, I don't. I didn't hammer throw him. There we go.
He gets the tag.
I guess it's Swagger. I can't pick. That's pretty cool.
Long-term injuries for sure.
It's just a diving shoulder block, but it still looked pretty cool.
And he finally gets out of the ring.
There we go.
Oh man, this has got
Trying to get the little arrow down there for my momentum to go up. Go up 1% every 1 or 2 seconds if you're right at the corner. But if I go push too hard at the corner, I'm going to end up going around the corner and knocking Chris off the apron. So I got to be careful. And now Swagger's getting beat. I'm trying to include everybody in the match.
Looking to be in great physical condition here.
Frankly, I don't care because it's elimination. So if he gets eliminated, it's fine. It's 2-on-2. All he does is a Rikishi driver. Yeah, that's awesome.
You know, when Jey Uso makes his famous climb to the top
Yes,
rope,
that is his
the
dad,
cameras
right?
start recording and taking pictures. His splash from the top rope only rivals his brother's when it comes to height and distance, which spells bad news for an opponent. And no, I don't mean bad news Barrett.
This is not the position you want to be in.
Jack Swagger is looking mighty impressive as
Ref's
of late.
not even really talking to him. It's like rubbing my kneecaps. Yeah, massage those kneecaps.
And there's the release.
Thanks,
What's
Ref.
going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask.
He lands the strike with great accuracy.
I'm just going to stand right here. Whoop.
Who can ever forget the embarrassing events of 1994?
I remember this name.
Going for the cover.
Jack's Wolfpack.
Seeing Jey Uso soar through the air like that is
Write
simply
that down.
amazing. The top rope splash is a move Jey perfected many years ago, as you can tell by how many opponents he's put away with it.
Make sure nobody takes me in while I'm not looking.
And it's Jey Uso getting out of that one.
We're looking at complete domination here. And there's the tag.
Oh, well, he's got a
in
signature
bad
he's
shape.
tagging out.
He's got to make the tag. What a dangerous move, King. That's like putting everything on the line.
Yeah, your neck's too delicate for something like that.
Tagging in Chris.
He makes the tag.
Yep. It's perfect. I mean, I'm pretty much full health too, but Chris is the freshest one in the match.
Hey, somebody's having soul for dinner.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else. It's no surprise that someone the likes of Dean Ambrose would utilize a lethal maneuver
like I
like
did
his
taunt.
Dirty Deeds finisher.
Oh, it's awesome.
Jack Swagger's clapping that I can't do that. Pressing the taunt button and nothing happens. Yeah, I try to make the pay-per-views exciting.
You're not going to lose many matches when you're competing at full health.
I mean, I you know, it's just I don't really have to,
Oh, wait,
but
nice reversal.
it feels like the same sort of things happening. And it's not that exciting, but that's pretty much what the career's throwing at me here. I got no choice. And I really like to stream the universe a lot more because I got the WCW, WWF Retro Universe where it's just WWF guys on Thursday. I call it Throwback Thursday. Well, I don't call it that. I mean, that's pretty much the standard thing. But it's a perfect name for it because the show happens on Thursday, and it's a throwback to old wrestlers, either in the 80s, 90s, or early 2000s. And then on Mondays is Monday Nitro with just WCW stars, and that works really well because I have all the DLC, and I got like Hall and Nash and old Booker T and Stevie Ray and such. So it's really cool, but unfortunately, for reasons I don't know, the stream often just stops. It'll say an error has occurred, and then nothing happens. Like the stream just stops, and I have to like restart it. It's just, I don't know. It's weird. I've had plenty of Universe Mode streams before, and it's really cool, and it does pretty well. And it's entertaining because it's a bunch of different types of matches, featuring a bunch of different types of wrestlers. Oh, sweetie, take me in. And I really like doing them because I don't have to play the whole time. I let the computer play out some of the matches. And there's title matches every pay-per-view. There's classic pay-per-views with built-in arenas and custom arenas. There's even some custom wrestlers like Owen Hart and such. It's really fun. It just, I don't know what it is. I think it's probably just the game, but I have to split it up. Like, I'll do like Retro Universe part whatever, and then it'll be, let's say it's like part 6, and I'll be like Retro Universe part 6. Then about 20 minutes in, the stream just cuts off because an error has occurred. And then I have to do part 6, 1 of 2. And then part 6, 2 of 2 when I restart up the stream. And if I'm not paying attention and the stream just stops and the match ends, and like, let's say you were watching to see a specific match, like Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior's Intercontinental pay-per-view match. Well, partway through that match, the stream could cut itself off and the result could not be recorded. And the whole thing's not sequenced. Just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too much of a perfectionist, but it sucks. I really want to do more universe mode, but I can't really. Like, even when 2K17 comes out and I don't have that game, I could still stream 2K16's universe mode because I don't have modern wrestlers in it. It's still legit because I'm not involving guys like John Cena and Randy Orton and stuff like that. I don't have modern wrestlers in it. It's all retro wrestlers. All guys like Stone Cold and The Rock and Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Jake the Snake, Mr. Perfect, Dusty Rhodes, like all these classic characters. British Bulldog and Bret Hart, Jim Neidhart, the whole Hart Foundation, including Brian Pillman. And it's really cool. And then you got the WCW side, where I got my own custom Goldberg and Hulk Hogan, and even the WCW version of Ricky Steamboat and stuff like that.
He's focusing on the face now.
So I could still do it, and it would still work. It's like, this isn't 2K17, nobody cares about this. And I'm like, okay, but it's not really modern wrestlers, and the gameplay is pretty much the same. So it still works. So I'd most definitely still do it, but I don't know. I can't tell if it's the PlayStation or the game, but for reasons unknown, it just cuts off.
That's it. He's done.
And into the cover. 2, 3. Oh, wow, what a win!
Here are your winners, Handsome Larry, the Ladies' Man, Chris, and the Real American, Jack Swagger.
Oh, the Real American. That doesn't suit us at all.
To a close following a
Canadian.
Decisive pinfall victory.
Man, you can bet there's going to be a celebration tonight.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
Reverse his signature. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Although he did get a signature. He ended up getting one, and he was the final man on his team, so he could have tried to hook it on me, but that's just it. See, he even got a signature and still didn't try and hook it. So that there's too many layers to that objective to make it way too hard. That's the best opportunity. Let him get a signature by beating somebody else up. But it still didn't work out in our favor. That was a solid win, but still didn't go up the rank. More tag team. Normally I'd be annoyed. I hate tag teams, but I will take this over. Hey, new tag champs. I didn't realize that. Prime time players lost their belts. How did Mizdow and Axel pass us? They didn't beat us. Well, like not recently, but they didn't beat us. They didn't do anything to pass. That makes no sense. But yeah, I'll take tag matches over the rivalry run-in any day. 3 running moves? 3 running moves. That seems a little too easy. But it's not a rivalry match because it's an actual tag team. Alright, let's go to that movable object. Level 2. Perfect. There. Now I'm all level 2s except for level 3 technician. So that's pretty good for skills, I'd say. I have 314 superstar points. I doubt I can put anything into 85. See? There we go. I went up in overall just from putting an ability on. So they can be worth your superstar points for your overall. Because I just went up a level by just doing an ability and not even attributes. Oh yeah, leg durability, movement speed. I do have enough for some stuff. Agility, that's just climbing the turnbuckle, which I don't really do. Aerial offense, again, there's aerial offense, I don't do that. I don't use foreign objects because I can't. Aerial reversals, nobody really tries to. Springboard, I don't do that. Reversals, only 262? Determines the max. Okay, cool, I'll take that. Yeah, I can get that to 5 reversals. I only have 4 right now, I think. If it's going to be that cheap, then sure. I'll get my way up to 5 reversals. And since I have technician... Wait, sorry, I forgot. 3 running moves. And since I have technician level 3, reversals don't cost me really any stamina. So that goes hand in hand. Having 5 reversals and then not being really detrimental to my stamina thanks to the technician. It's funny, we're facing these guys right away, and I think for the first time, as soon as they're not the champions. Like, we beat Big E and Kingston, and they're like the champs now. And we're facing these guys when they're not the champs. So you can't get into a rivalry with the champs. And if you try to, too early, they'll just, like, smoke you. Although in one of my earlier parts, when you're not supposed to be in a rivalry too early, they'll have whoever, like if it's the champ that you want to get into a rivalry with in order to take his belt, they'll just have him smoke you. Like he'll get infinite reversals. The reversal meter at the bottom.
It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one.
Won't even be there. It won't even be there because they get infinite reversals and they just demolish you. So you can't beat them. Because you want to get into a rivalry with them in order to face them for the title early, but the game doesn't want you to be in a rivalry with them because they don't want you to have the belt early. So in order to teach you a lesson, they have the guy absolutely smoke you. But I actually went against the game rules and I managed. I think it was Wade Barrett. He was the Intercontinental Champion. And I went against the game's rules, and I actually beat him. I wasn't supposed to, but I actually beat him. Because the first time we experienced it is when I was watching Chris play his career at his place. And he wanted to face Seth Rollins for the world title early. And we're like, how about if we get into a rivalry with him by attacking him, maybe we can just face him for the belt. Right? He's world champion. It might just make it a title match at the next pay-per-view. So we did. And it worked. We fought him, but he absolutely smoked us. There was no reversing him, and even if you could, he's got infinite reversals. And he'll kick out of all your finishers, he'll kick out of all your signatures if you can get any. There's just, like, at the time, we thought, no way to beat them. And right after he beats you, it says you're no longer in a rivalry. Because it doesn't want you to be in one. It takes you out of it. So then I did it here. And I did the same thing with Wade Barrett.
We're looking at complete domination here.
And he was demolishing me because he had infinite reversals and stuff. But somehow I managed to beat him. And I wasn't supposed to. And it did the same thing. All it did was say you're no longer in a rivalry with this person and moved on. Like, that's really dumb. I'm finally picking my rivalries and you're telling me I'm not allowed because he's the champ. That's so stupid.
You know, Titus O'Neil has been a monster since day one.
Like, having a career mode's cool, but come on. Like, that's lame.
NFL's Jacksonville Jaguars. In 2012, Titus debuted in WWE and became one half.
He didn't make the Jacksonville Jaguars? I thought anybody off the street could make the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jeez, they could use anybody.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. Covers.
What, just because I'm standing in the ring, you're not going to count? Way to do your job, ref.
And now he's back out on the apron.
Hello, I'm that guy.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only 2 of these competitors will end up getting what they came for. The win.
Nicely done there.
Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight. So much on the line in this one, and like they say, on any given night, anything can happen in WWE.
That's something I learned early on in my stay here in the WWE.
Yeah, like the night I beat you.
Yeah, absolutely anything can happen in the WWE. Even that.
Alright, I gotta pay attention. See, this is my favorite part of streaming the universe mode.
It's clear that he's the real
I can
deal.
take a quick break, don't pay attention the whole time, the computer will play for me.
Size dominates opponents.
But
one of the most impressive things about
it'll just cut off.
His speed. I can hear the impact from here when he impales an opponent with one of his attacks.
Can I punch him? Aw, oh, damn it, I can't reach.
Right on the kidneys. He is just getting busted up.
Right on the kidneys.
And here's the
Don't tag me. Don't tag me. You got a signature.
He's got him hooked.
You can tag me after, but use your sig. He's got so much health. I can let him sit in there and take a little bit of damage.
Wait, is he still conscious?
Man, that looked bad. Titus O'Neil has a mean streak. Talk about attitude.
Boom.
The back of his head just bounced off the mat with that slam.
Come on, stun him. Or clothesline him. No. Hook your signature. I appreciate you wanting me in the match, but you've got a move to hook. Do it. And then tag me. Then we're all good.
We've seen this before.
Maybe he might be done, actually.
Tombstone pile driver.
Oh, I can't get in.
After one of those.
Going for the cover.
That's so lame. I can't get in.
Here he comes.
Oh, what a save.
That's terrible.
That's what I call killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Okay, you can tag me in if you want. That's so stupid. I can't come in and help. You get in the ring and it's just like, nope.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
And he's got a finisher, I know, but he really wants to tag me, so I'm just going to let him.
And he finally gets out of the ring.
Going with a suplex, belly to back. Ouch.
That didn't feel good.
That's not going to be good for Darren Young. That's not going to be good for anybody.
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch up.
9 times out of 10, that Magnolian chop gets reversed. It's so weird.
After a move like that, he's going to need to
go
see
get Titus.
I
know you want to.
Whatever he's comfortable with.
I'm all good, though.
Intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while.
Ow! Ooh.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. The RKO.
That should do it, Cole.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
The end may be near.
It just may be. Boom.
He's out.
Okay, he's really close. This is going to be tough.
Now. Look out.
Wow,
Okay, I got it.
That's what you call a finisher.
2K15 was horrendously bad for that. When you tried to run and attack his partner, if the guy on the ground was too close, or even if he wasn't too close, it would try and like ground stomp him. You couldn't hit his partner off the apron, and you have to, or he'll just come in and break up the pin. Your partner won't get to him in time.
And the ladies' man, Chris.
You want to talk about a tag team war? We most definitely witnessed just
Yeah, I'm back to 121,000 virtual currency. If I got top rope moves, I'd still be at 100,000.
That was one of the best I've seen in a while. I can't say that I'm all that surprised.
Free running moves always just comes naturally. And I'm back over 1,000 superstar points. I wonder if I can get my reversals to 85.
This is my guest tonight.
Because I want to have 5 reversals.
Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. The landscape in WWE is wide open right now. What's next for you?
Well, that's interesting. I've never heard that before. I got my eye on the prize. I don't need an agenda. What?
I've got my eye on the prize. A WWE championship. Those guys at the top better watch out because I'm gunning for them. I'm getting better and better each day, each match. I've not even reached my peak, and that's a scary thought.
He's so full of himself. I love it.
Thanks for the time. Back to you.
It was short, but again, at least it was different. I'll take Renee interviews if they're frickin' different. They often are not, though. And I'm always respectful when I do that. Like, well, how? Respectful to who? Former tag team champs, and we beat them handily. Not enough to move up the ranks, though. They're ranked second, and we beat them? Nah. Hey, but Axel and Mizdow, they can move right by. Oh, hey, speaking of which, they can move right by you. They don't got to do nothing, and they can get right by you. But you beat the formerly #1 contenders, and you don't move. They go down, but you don't move. So if the vaudevillains pass the primetime players, who moved down 2 ranks in just 2 shows, because they lost the belts to go down to 1, and then we beat them, and now they're down at 2. If we beat these 2 guys, shouldn't we move up ahead of them? Like, it stands to reason. And it's not outside the ring, please. Head health. That's pretty easy. Let's see how much it costs for the reversals. Yeah, I can get it right to 85. Am I right? We'll take it. It's pretty cheap for reversals. I didn't know it was going to be that cheap. It's nice to have some consistent matches here. Like singles or tag team, I don't care, but it's just nice to have consistent matches. Instead of all the rivalry run-ins. It really slows things down to a crawl. Look, we all have beards, except for Lana. Although she is Russian, so she could have a beard.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Don't be surprised at all if these guys attempt to one-up each other in this
So
one.
head health to red. Doesn't matter who I get it to and who I pin. Like, I'm sure it doesn't matter who I make red head health, but if I make one guy's head red and then pin the other guy, I'm sure it counts, but, you know, who knows. I've had the get opponent's health to red, like, tons of times. I wish I could get it more, obviously.
So give us the breakdown here for Damien Sandow.
Looking fresh right now, which is good. You gotta wonder how much.
But I've never had it in a tag match before.
And Damien Sandow reverses it.
I love how they call him Sandow, when clearly his name in this game is Mizdow. Like, the developers changed it near the end of the cycle and forgot to update the commentary or something. Or they recycled the commentary from previous games. EA Sports is really good at that.
Another great tag team match here tonight.
I wouldn't have been surprised if
in WWE.
Doc Emmerich and stuff was calling the Coyotes Phoenix in NHL 15. They weren't, but I wouldn't have been surprised. But then again, the way they got out of that one is that Doc Emmerich's first game was NHL 15. So he wouldn't have even had any banked commentary from before, because it was Gary Thorne and Craig Simpson.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE,
and then NHL 15 was the first time it was Eddie Olczyk and Mike Emmerich and Ray Ferraro.
The range of emotions here is startling.
The cardboard cutout Ray Ferraro.
What to expect.
I know. I mean,
but that's an inside joke for another day.
Be so unpredictable. I just can't wait.
So he's orange. Like,
how much damage did that do?
He was mid-clap. Let's make sure that he doesn't get a tag before we can get his head to red.
Stunner, there's no escape from that.
You're right about that.
Do I have 5 reversals yet? No, see, I'm still on 4. But if it's that cheap, though, I'll get it to 90. And if 90 means that it's at 5, then I'll never have to put it up again.
Seeps through his pores. This cultural elitist will stop at nothing until he's at the very top of Sports Entertainment.
Boom, now he's red.
This one is in the books.
Pedigree to perfection.
And there's the submission hold. Will this do it?
Really going to work here. Just wrenching that
It
thing.
gives me, like, no variety for hooking a move, but because it's hooked for an extended period of time, they think I'm doing it multiple times. I'm not. I'm hooking him in a submission.
They did it! They won the match!
See, the superstar points I get right there, that's good for like 2 ticks, like 87 in the reversal section, and then another 400. I could potentially be at like 88
the WWE Universe is the true winner
in reversal section just from that match. So, like I said, if 90 is all you need to get 5 reversals, then I'll just get it to 90 and leave it at that, and then save my attribute save my superstar points for other attributes, which are at low 70s and stuff. But I can't help it. It's like 1300 to move it 1. I'm at 72 for strength or grapple strength, and I want it to go to 73. It's like 1300 points, and I only get like 600 to 700 per match. So 2 matches for 1 little tick on 1 attribute. It's a little much. Here we go. Rivalry run-in. So I guess this doesn't really matter. Oh, thank God I don't want to do that anyway. Oh, man. I should have figured. Like, reverse his finisher. Sweet, I don't have to do it. But I know this game too well, and yeah, they're going to want me to do that. But somebody's running in because Lana's not with me. And why wouldn't she be with me? So something like Seth Rollins or Big Show or something is going to run in.
Mark Henry's power completely consumed.
No.
Big Show. One of the two. It's always one of the two.
Uh-oh.
Getting his attention.
Oh yeah, I have to get his health down to yellow in order to hook moves on him.
Oh my gosh, big time impact.
Because he's too heavy for me to pick up when he's in green health, but suddenly he's not too heavy when he's in yellow health. Like suddenly I just get stronger.
What are your thoughts on Mark Henry?
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out a lot here tonight. Head
Reverses.
to head, no excuses.
Is he
Let's get it
distracting
on.
him? Oh. Reverse. finisher. It's such a stupid objective. I've said it 6 trillion times, but like, really?
Man, that'll leave your neck hurting for a while.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? He's not going to get one. He's not going to get one. Unless I let him, and by that point, you're done. Kicking out of pins isn't as easy as it looks. Oh, you just got to stop it in the section. It's not really that easy. If you've ever been in an online match or a competitive match with like a friend or something, you know that
landed perfectly.
When they hook a signature or finisher on you and then go for a pin, that meter doesn't pop up till the 2 count. So you get literally one opportunity.
You're watching Raw, the longest running weekly episodic
Here we go.
television program.
Camel clutch locked in, wrenching on the neck and lower back. Mark Henry was an Olympic powerlifter.
It can be really hard to get out of
submissions.
Submissions are pretty broken both ways. Like, I can take them out easy with a submission, and they can take me out easy.
And world heavyweight champion. Now, Henry inducts victims into the Hall of
Look at
Pain.
this. No problem. Just power slam him like nothing.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
That cost him like no stamina. That's fair. It'll cost me like half my stamina if I tried to ring escape, but nah, he's good.
Henry shows us some clever offense here.
That wild strike got nothing but empty.
Okay, so now he's lower health, so I can start hooking moves on him. Facing the big guys is really annoying, and that's where 5 reversals will come in handy, because I've already used 2.
WWE Hall of Famers, legends, and superstars. Henry's been a champion and has had his share of memorable moments on WWE programming.
You know, Cole, Mark Henry,
especially when he was
one of the most
sexual chocolate Mark Henry.
He's made a career out of manhandling, destroying, and annihilating opponents as they enter his Hall of Pain.
He's sending a message to
But when they bring up the Hall of Pain stuff, they don't want to bring up that.
This might not end
the RKO. See you next time.
Yeah, they'll never be the same after that RKO.
Alright, since he's not done, let's World's Strongest Slam.
If he wasn't already in a match, I'd say he was trying to start a fight.
I totally agree with you. This match may end right here.
Look at this. We don't have to see a superstar's own finishing move used against him like this.
Yeah, it's almost embarrassing. You know, when it comes to Mark Henry, we're talking about punishing power. Mark Henry's strength is so superior, he can lift automobiles. The world's strongest man is intense, vicious, and looking to dismantle anyone who gets in his way.
Folks, if you want to learn
the funny thing is like how hard it is to pick him up, and then it's like, well, he's kind of hurt now, so you go ahead and just tilt the world backbreaker. Like, okay, just tilt the world, a big, massive 400-pound guy, because he's hurt. WWE Logic 2K16.
Fans in attendance, each and every one of them are having a great time tonight.
Oh, you're right about that. You always have a great time when you attend a WWE event live, just like we are here tonight. This is wonderful.
It's difficult to articulate the pure power of Mark Henry.
Articulate.
The strongest man crushes anything he touches. His mean streak fuels an endless assault for whoever sets foot in the ring against him. This is the man who broke the world record for pulling a double tractor trailer on SmackDown.
Oh my gosh, Cole, Mark Henry is so strong and so vicious. You can hear the bones in his opponent's break.
Boom.
Oh boy, the RKO. That should do it, Cole.
No, it wouldn't, but hopefully this will.
Looking for the win. Pedigree!
Wow, that was brutal. Looking for all the glory here. 2, 3.
It's over. It's all over.
All right, 4 stars. And by the way, thank you for doing nothing.
Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory. And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if
And look at The
winning
Rock.
was the
Oh,
only
I'm going to
option
start
here
liking
tonight.
you
With
again.
that win in the books, we must now move on.
1788. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do the reversals. Background on that one's really fuzzy. Oof. I was gonna say, Chris can't beat Fandango. Something wrong there. And back to the 6-man tags. Brock Lesnar? What? And weird guy. Both tag team partners make no sense. It must be randomized or something. Why is Lesnar on the other team? Get your opponent's body health to red. Body health. Okay. That's a little bit tougher because most of my moves attack the head, but that's fine. You can do that still. So, beep, 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 boop. Perfect. 90 in reversals now. And that should make it at 5. We'll see, though. So, body health to red. As long as that's not Lesnar. Because his durability is probably higher than the other two. Shouldn't be too bad. That guy with us is really creepy looking. And not in like the Wyatt creep either. Like, kind of like, eesh.
There's no telling what Eric Rowan is capable of here tonight.
Yeah, and that's what makes him so harrowing, Cole.
So harrowing. Eric Rowan.
Look how slow
No,
he
I'm
is to
still at
recover
4
here.
reversals.
That was
So
some
you
serious
must need
punishment. Man, he's still down after
must
that
need to be
move.
100.
I almost wonder if his bell got
Because even
seriously wrong
Lesnar
there.
and Luke
He's
Harper
really
only have
taking over
4.
this match
It
now.
must have to be 100. But that's alright, because it's not very expensive and I'm already at 90.
You're talking about someone who has all
So
the
that's
talent
pretty good. I mean,
necessary
it's
to
not
become
very
one of the
expensive.
all-time greats.
Without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most crushing finishing moves in all WWE is Eric Rowan's frog splash. If you're the unfortunate recipient of this move, you can look forward to Rowan's 6'8",
This big dude does a
300+
frog
pound
splash?
frame
That's
falling
weird.
on your sternum.
So there you go. He just told me his finisher. And when I had to steal an opponent's finisher, I wouldn't have
he
known
just
it
got
was
laid
a
out.
top rope. And I can't do top rope moves for 1. But I wouldn't have thought to do that for 2.
And Rowan goes down hard.
Oh, that's not going to make
Flip
Rowan
him
any
over.
happier, that's for sure.
And do 1 to the
There
back.
it is. Well done.
This is going to be really hard, though, because he's going to tag in for sure, and then you'll have to start injuring another guy, and to get 3 guys' body health to
When we
red
talk
is
about
just
Eric
going to be
Rowan's
really rough.
splash, I still can't get over how high he jumps in the air for someone his size. You can tell by the lifeless expression on the victim's face that Rowan has literally squashed all of the available air from their body.
It's easy out of him. Like, I guess I could go outside the ring and beat him outside the ring while somebody else is in the ring, but I don't know if that counts. It might have to be like a legal man thing.
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempt at offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Here we go. This
The RKO. See you next time.
Yeah, they'll never be the same after that RKO.
We've talked before, ladies and gentlemen, that Eric Rowan is so powerful. Almost any move from him can finish off an opponent. But Rowan's full power is realized when he takes to the air and drops all 315
What the heck was that?
opponent.
Why did it kick him?
Yeah,
I had charged finisher. Fine, I'll pick him up then.
You know he's going for one thing and one
I had
thing
charged
only,
finisher and it
his
tried to
big
kick him.
splash. It might be the one time you see Rowan's eye.
The pedigree. This
Now see,
one
that
is in
just
the
attacks
books.
his head.
Pedigree to perfection.
This is really hard to do. I'm gonna have to try and do it before he gets attacked.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future. That packed a punch.
That's gonna be his head again. I'm losing stamina. I'm at full health. I hurt his body? I'll take it. Like I'm at full health and I'm almost down to purple stamina because of this.
Here we go again.
I care so much about this authority thing, and it's like, if you didn't care so much, it wouldn't be so bad. I know, but the stupid interviews. If the interviews didn't happen, I wouldn't worry about it.
Coming from the capital, the Golden State, Sacramento. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching SmackDown, the second longest running weekly episodic television
Reversal.
program in
Nope.
history.
It looked like a reversal.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He's really
There we
zeroing in
go.
on the chest now.
There we
He's
go.
gonna have a pirate's dream soon. A sunken chest.
No, I wanted to just pick him up, but that's fine.
He's going for it.
There's the stunner.
Man, that was stunning to say the least.
Submission locked in, and this might be it.
This is such a painful
And if it's
hold.
not, well, I've got a finisher. And he got the gold bar again. They
And he lets
really
him out.
gives them those
Well, he
a
might have
little
been
too
losing
often.
some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the hold now before his opponent could counter it. Not this.
He's looking at it again.
Now he's bleeding.
Wow, that was brutal.
Oh, no. I think he's bleeding from that last shot.
Oh, man.
And there's the submission hold. Will this
Okay,
do
they
it?
can't give it to him again, can they? They did. Holy crap, they gave him the gold thing immediately. I understand they're at a bit of a disadvantage because I can just do this. But man, they gave it to him twice and pretty quick too. That was a flawless victory. I got his head and body health to red. Made him bleed. Didn't even get hit.
Here are your winners, Handsome Larry, the Ladies' Man, Chris, and Adam Rose.
Well,
Adam
that one was
Rose.
over before it
Looks
even
like Chris
started.
Canyon
I
there.
have a feeling they're going to be talking about this win for a while.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys.
Completed. See, now I'm at 1,200. Already. We're back to 1,200. Because I'm spending all these attribute points. I'm going from 80 to 90 in reversals. I'm still at like 1,200 points, and so at least one attribute section doesn't cost that much. I think they should all be at least a little bit cheaper. 1,500 for one attribute is just a little insane. But if I get my reversals up, I'll take it. It's fine. He's fine. I can already tell by the fact that it's Big E that it's going to be a rivalry. But you know what? I might accept this one. Now it's gonna screw me over because the rivalry will end at the Royal Rumble because it's December week 3 right now. And the rivalry needs time. I think it needs like 3 or 4 weeks or something like that worth of shows. Like 5 or 6 shows to like come to an end at the pay-per-view, and we only have Raw, or we're going to only have SmackDown because it's going to skip Raw because of the rivalry here. So we only have SmackDown, Raw, and SmackDown. There's only 3 shows before TLC. And so the rivalry won't end until the Royal Rumble, which means I can't enter it and go for the world title. But now that I'm thinking about it, there's a very good chance that I don't win the Royal Rumble, and even if I did and become the world champion, they might smoke me because I'm not supposed to be that high up in the ranks yet. So I might take this rivalry because they're the tag team champions. The New Day are the tag team champions. And in taking this, it could get us to the tag team titles quicker. Because we just beat Luke Harper and Eric Rowan for the 45th billionth time, and we're still not ahead of them in the rankings. We've beaten them just up-teen amounts of times and can't pass them. So maybe if I take this rivalry, it'll help us get to the tag team titles quicker. Just because I'm in a rivalry with somebody that's the champion. And the game's putting me into it. The game's putting me into the rivalry. I'm not initiating the rivalry. Because when you're really low ranked, 9th or 10th, and you're like, I want to go for the belt now. I don't want to move up the ranks. It takes too long. Because it does. It takes way too long. They don't move you up when you win matches. And you like interfere in the champion's match a bunch of times and you get into a rivalry with him, then he defends the belt at the pay-per-view, but you can't beat him. You can't. They don't want you to be champ, right? Because you initiated it and they got out of it. But the game here is initiating the rivalry with me, so it shouldn't do that to me. So I'm just going to accept it. For the first time in ages, I'm just going to accept it. Skip the Royal Rumble, unfortunately, but hey, maybe I can get into the Money in the Bank. Maybe I can get into that.
Don't look now, but we got company.
So much has happened already. We haven't even had a match yet.
Xavier Woods, just as I'm saying I'm going to accept it, given a long-winded explanation as to why I'm going to accept it, just coming to terms with the rivalry and being cool about it, they throw Xavier Woods at me instead of Kofi Kingston. Xavier Woods is not the tag champ. So, everything I just said, scratch it.
You could call this a good old-fashioned butt-whooping.
Because he's not even the tag champions. Come on, game, I was going to accept it. I was going to accept the rivalry, but you can shove it up your keister now because, well, Xavier Woods is not the tag champion. If it was Kofi Kingston, yes. I conceded. And it didn't even work. Alright, well, no rivalry. Or if we're getting anybody's hopes up. Not that they were up, but if they, if they were. And we reversed it.
The only thing on his body that's not going to hurt is his pajamas.
Boom. Oh, that's a weird looking view. It's kind of cool looking. Would you prefer if she had no hands at all?
Please join me in welcoming my guest tonight.
Do hooks make it better, Jerry?
Let's talk about Xavier Woods. He ambushed you tonight during your own match. Have anything to share on that?
Actually, yeah, Renee, I do. I was hoping for Kofi Kingston because I was going to actually get into a rivalry so you can stop interviewing me about rivalries.
No one does that to me. He's in for a world of hurt. He must know who he's messing with. I'll teach him what's up.
Maybe not
He's
a world
gonna
of
learn
hurt.
that he can't go around
Maybe a
attacking
province
anyone.
of hurt.
He picked the wrong guy.
Things have been getting heated between you two. What are your thoughts on this rivalry?
Rivalry? Who is he kidding? And who are you to ask a question like that? He is beneath me and not worth my time. I'm moving on to things that are worth my time. Are we done here?
There you have it. Back to you guys.
Alright, so potentially 3 shows. Probably 2. Because I could see another rivalry event coming. And Then we're on to TLC. Or it could be a singles match. Maybe. I'm really hoping it's not a ladder match, because those can turn south pretty fast. Yeah, then it's January, where I'm definitely not in the Royal Rumble, because the realism of the game won't allow me, a non-title holder, to get into the Royal Rumble, which is really, really fucking stupid. Leg health. Leg health. That I can do. Let's bump up that reversal. 93. Ooh, vivid. I think that's pretty much all I can do. Yep, just aerial reversals. 93. Okay. Leg health, right? Not arm health. Leg health. So we have to move up the ranks. This will be the, well, I don't want to get too ahead of myself because I have lost under shady circumstances, but once we beat these guys, this is the second time in 2 matches that we'll have beaten the former tag team champions. I look really short. I know it's just the way it's set up, but I look exceptionally short for some reason. As you can see, I am not. You know what? You go. You go. Let's switch this up for a little bit. You go.
Oh, did you see the force behind that?
Then when it's time, I'll start injuring his legs. Just because I think a rivalry event's coming next time, so I might as well extend the length of this match, just because a rivalry event's most likely coming.
When he was part of the first season of NXT, Young became part of the wicked faction known as Nexus, and later famous as one half of the Primetime Players. Today, Young's known as Mr. No Days Off, and ready to bring the fight to anyone in the WWE locker room.
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
Looks like he's pinpointing
back body drop. See, he's got some Irish whip moves. I don't have any. I mean, I thought I did, but I guess not. Irish whip rebound. That's what it is.
This will be a physical battle.
You're right about that, Cole. This is going to be a war. This could be so physical that it gets really ugly before it's over.
Well, Young's certainly come a long way, Cole.
That's it? Oh, I thought you were going to elaborate on that. Young has come a long way.
Right now.
Double underhook. Oh, suplex.
He's going to need a chiropractor in his near future.
Hey, the shoulders are down.
And now I'm at the maximum that I can get from being on the apron. 50% momentum from just standing here.
Tag team scene has ever been hotter here.
Chris just got to 50% momentum now through fighting. So you can get yourself a little bonus for being out on the apron.
There's the camel clutch, and somehow he's got to take the pressure off his neck.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
He likes the top rope moves.
Fighting from a position of full health here.
The shoulders are down.
He's really beat on him. This is like different from my AI teammate. They're usually not very good. Or he hasn't usually been very good.
Looking to be in great physical condition here.
I don't know what Chris put his reversal attribute to. I wonder if it is 100 because it was so cheap. Because he's got a full 5 reversals. No, I'm
He's going to be seeing stars for quite a while.
thinking I might as well just wait till he tags to do the leg health thing, because no, I could still work on Darren Young's legs, I guess, but just thinking he's probably going to tag and then I'm going to have to restart the leg health thing.
This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on...
And it's just going to end up being like, no variety, you're using the same moves over and over, and it's like, well, I kind of have to in order to injure his legs.
With authority.
At least the kicking, the ground stomps to the legs actually do work.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other.
Actually
right
targets
now.
properly.
This is amazing. He's sending a message to the entire WWE. She blows the RKO.
And this is going to be really weird. It's going to be an unnecessary extension of the match, but I might actually let him tag, because that'll help me get my stars up, because really low star ratings can be really crappy. This would get me 3 stars for beating him now. But that's, yeah. I want 3.5, or no, it would give me 2.5. If I won the match right now, I would be at 2.5. And that's just not very good. That'd get you a very low rating, and I need the ratings right now. Like, I'm putting a lot into reversals, yeah, but I need the ratings.
That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
Right, and the message reads P-A-I-N.
That was a major reversal. Sweet.
He's got his opponent, and what's he going for here?
Major reversals is when you manage to reverse it while it's in the red instead of the green. That was pretty good. It's really hard to time because you don't know when the red's going to pop up. Pops up at different times. And, like, I'm not used to doing it, so I don't know when they pop up for certain moves.
He's still not through. A huge shot to Titus O'Neil.
And it's really hard to injure a certain body part unless it's the head. When you do a lot of head moves, like the pedigree attacks the head, the stunner attacks the head, RKO obviously attacks the head.
Remember what works. He's got him hooked.
Now we're yellow.
Being unleashed here. All the focus is on the leg.
Well, Michael, it's a sound strategy. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match.
I guess I could, because I could try a leg submission, but I don't think I really have any. See, I was in the center of the ring, and was still only able to throw him just outside the ropes.
Outside the ring for too long.
What happened to you? You used to love being outside the ring.
Well, don't yell at him, jeez.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Wow, okay, he just kind of kicked me.
He gets the tag.
Damn it, see? Here's what I mean. Now I gotta restart the whole leg injury thing.
It's going.
The RKO. See you next time.
Yeah, they'll never be the same after that RKO.
His legs aren't even yellow. So I gotta restart the whole thing. This leg health thing is really annoying. The head health is easier. But the legal man usually just has it. He's done. He's absolutely done. What's it worth? It's worth 400. Like, I kind of want to just do it. This guy is absolutely done for. But because they're tagging each other in, I gotta rework on the one guy's legs. This will just put him at yellow. Whereas Titus O'Neil was already at yellow. And yeah, I could tag Chris in, but that's going to be detrimental to me because he's almost at a signature, and he's just going to try and pin him. Of course, I've still got to injure the legs. Nice big boot to the face. You have no health. Your head's at red. But yeah, you just get right back up. Don't sell it at all. You look at the varieties minus 10 now because I have to keep attacking the leg. And here he goes.
He gets the tag.
O'Neal reverses it. Now with complete control.
And now he goes for it a second time.
He's still not through.
Okay.
Remember, momentum
Hey, no variety.
can turn on a dime
and leave you some change. When he gets going like
Might as well
this,
not worry about my stamina now. Over here, over here. Wow. They get up so fast. He not even hurt.
Wait a minute, Cole, what's he
Why are they
gonna
getting
do
up so
here?
fast? Orange.
This could be all she wrote. Stunner, there's no escape from that.
His body went yellow.
You're
That was
never the
weird.
same after a stunner.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, out of nowhere.
And there he goes. Now I gotta rework on Darren Young's legs. Oh
And
my
there's the
god.
tag.
This is infuriating. Such a stupid objective for a tag
Oh, a
match.
huge slam.
His aren't even at orange yet.
There's no quit in these guys, but unfortunately only one of them can be victorious here tonight.
There we go.
Looking to
No
get on
variety.
the
Yeah, I
board
know.
here.
I don't care.
Well, that messed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
These guys are messed right up because of this, because I have to have this match go on forever. Now
He
he's
gets
going.
the tag.
Oy. These guys are driving me
wait,
insane.
nice reversal. Doing a number now.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Here we go. This could be it.
And look at, I'm not even at 4 stars.
The pedigree. This one is in the books.
All these
Pedigree
moves I've
to
been hooking.
perfection. Look, Titus O'Neal is bleeding profusely now. Look out.
Oh, there it is. What a maneuver. That's how you put away an opponent. I love it.
Still not. And he's reversing
Oh,
again.
out of nowhere.
He's got none left though.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Get the
Look
hell
how
out of the way,
slow
ref.
he is
What are
to
you
recover
doing?
here. That was some serious punishment.
God, you're mental. You're everywhere. Oh my god, still not red.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this. He's pulling out all
Finally.
the stops tonight.
Holy.
Oh, looking to put it in. That's it. He's done.
There's the ref trying to get in the way. Classic.
Hey, this may very well be it.
Few
Oh
superstars
my
are as
god.
dominant as this guy.
Lay it on thick, match. Come on. Alright, I'm fine.
Watch it.
He's got 2 reversals built back up. He just had 0. I don't care how badly I'm beating him. He just had 0.
There's the finishing move. Don't know if you have anything left after that.
Alright.
Shoulders down. This could be it.
Count, ref, count.
That was insanity. Yep, it's different than my usual matches that just end after 3 stars and a submission. I get it, but come on. They overdid it with the tagging. And of course, Titus O'Neal has to have the rope break ability. Which I could barely see him grab the ropes, but the referee saw him. No problem.
Definitely witnessed just that. This was from bell to bell.
I got 790 for that. I hooked so many signature
I love
moves,
tag
so
team
many
matches, and
finishes.
that was one of the best I've seen in a
Beat
while.
the hell out of
If
both
you're
of
not
them.
feeling good about yourself after a win
790.
like that, you might have to get yourself checked.
I couldn't agree more. What an
Can't believe I put myself through all of that just to avoid interviews with Renee. Wow. That's insane. Still no rank increase. No matter how many times you beat the guys ahead of you. But they went down below us. I can't emphasize this enough, how much that makes no sense. They drop below us because we beat them, but the Usos go past us. No matter how many times we've beaten the Usos, they go past us. It just skips over you completely. You're not even allowed to go up in the rank. I don't see the point in this. Use a foreign object. Yeah, this is probably a rivalry run-in. So, which they're not the champs, so I ain't doing it. 95. Is that enough? I'll leave it at that. Maybe that'll be enough. Look, pin escape to go to 73 is 1,500. Just to go to 73. That's it. Now we'll do reversals, I guess. Very high on these reversals, eh? Well, they're good for the back and forth stat, and all my abilities and attributes really just point to the reversals anyways. That's how I can win these matches with lots of health, lots of stamina, and very quickly, because I can time the reversals, at least the regular ones. The mega reversals, not so much, but the other ones I can. It's not a low difficulty thing, it's just sometimes let them try and attack you, time your reversal, and then you're good. So we're back to this again. Back to be put into a rivalry, which, for the third time, I was willing to accept. Just make it the right person. This would be Luke Harper.
Wait a minute. What is this about? Oh, we just had a mauling before the scheduled matchup. Well,
you missed.
I knew this was going to happen, but I love
He tried to kick me.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Man, you can hear that. It's awful.
No kidding. How much more can he take? Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find
That power
yourself in a
bomb
world
is
of hurt.
devastating. Takes away a lot of health.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
And almost slammed him right through the ring floor. I'm not sure I can watch this.
You can pick him up with relative ease. Makes fighting dudes seem such a... What the hell is he doing?
You can find yourself in a world of hurt. Look out.
And he's done.
This is what makes him so dangerous.
Oh, the symbol's in the way. You can't see my angry face. So well, you'll see it when Renee interviews me. We have been clashing a lot lately. That is something, but no. No rivalry. And Rock's starting to like me again.
Please welcome my guest tonight. Let's talk about Luke Harper. He ambushed you tonight during your own match. Have anything to share on that?
You both creep me out.
No one does that to me. He's in for a world of hurt. He must know who he's messing with. I'll teach him what's up. He's gonna learn that he can't go around attacking anyone. He picked the wrong guy.
I don't know how to make boldness go down.
Things have been getting heated between you two. What are your thoughts on this rivalry?
My main personality trait is bold and has not changed for 40 hours.
Rivalry? Who is he kidding? And who are you to ask a question like that? He is beneath me and not worth my time. I'm moving on to things that are worth my time. Are we done here?
Thanks for the time. Back to you.
I would say you're welcome, Renee, but I gave you all kinds of time for the same questions, the same answers. And and I can't pick different answers. If I pick a different answer, it's going to put me in the rivalry. I have to pick the right side and be as aggressive towards a no as I can. All the other ones are a yes. Eat bootios, they make sure you ain't booty. Eat bootios, they make sure you ain't booty. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. See, Kofi, if you just had tried to put a rivalry with me instead of your buddy Xavier there, I would have accepted it. But Xavier came out instead of you. You should have came out, bootios. Tony the Tiger, hello. Hello, Tony the Tiger. Don't you dare be sour. I'm not sour. I'm not sour at all. I hate rivalries, to be honest with you. But because you, Mr. Big E, and Kofi Kingston are the tag champions, I was going to take the rivalry. But the wrong guy came out. And Xavier came out instead. You see? Right there? Big E and Kofi are the tag champions. So I would have taken a rivalry with either one of you. But since Big E was the matchup, he can't come out. Xavier came out, I gotta refuse it. You were almost all three in a row, but Tony the Tiger split it up. These aren't the real New Day? Well, no, I know it's not the real New Day. I don't, these guys wouldn't be watching like a low viewer YouTube guy at 6:30 in the morning. It's not the real New Day, no, definitely not. Formed OMG move. But I was just talking to them like that, because basically, yeah. Basically expressing what I actually wanted didn't actually come true. And of all three of them, Xavier Woods is the only one I don't want to interfere, because he's not the champion. Now he's telling you not to be sour, Tony. Big E doesn't want anybody to be sour. I'm guessing these are catchphrases. I don't know the catchphrases of these dudes, but I'm guessing that's it.
And there's the bell. Oh, Michael, this is going to be fun to watch. Ryback on the receiving end of that one.
Jeez, going after the face now.
Trying to act like them isn't going to persuade me.
He's pressing all the right buttons now.
You're not going to convince me. Tony the Tiger's going to be sour. He does not think that your shtick is great.
Well, let's get your thoughts here on Ryback.
Oh, this kid is living his dream. Ryback has been fighting to make it into the WWE since he was 5 years old.
I think you guys got him upset. He was just saying hi to me. He's cool with me.
This could be so physical that it gets really ugly before it's over.
I don't mind Tony the Tiger, but I'm not sure he likes you guys.
Not today, too fast.
That could be it. Ryback's hurt, King.
You're right, Michael. That one may have seriously injured the human wrecking ball. Wow, he's still down after that. Hey now!
Reveal yourself, goddammit. Who are you?
Whoa!
Oh wait, that's too early. I don't have my special yet. Ooh, whoops. Well, maybe I'll go out there and beat him a little bit.
Fighting from a
Get some
position of
memorable
full
moments.
health here. Ryback certainly made history at WrestleMania 29. It was the Human Wrecking Ball's debut at the showcase
And
of the Immortals.
boom, 200
and the big
points.
guy had a punishing match versus the
that's only one
strongest man,
move.
Mark Henry. Raw power
But I'm at the
raw power.
Oh, Michael,
I'm at the finisher.
both Ryback
Got to do the
and Mark
OMG
Henry
mode. It's only
have
worth
so much
100
power, so much
superstar
size.
points.
I mean, seeing
It
the
seems like
Human
such a
Wrecking
cool
Ball
move to
versus the
do.
world's
You think you'd
strongest
get a
man
little bit more
collide at
points, but
WrestleMania 29,
whatever.
well, it was like seeing two public
It'll keep
buses
that in the
smash
favorable
into one
section,
another.
so
The RKO.
superstar
That
points don't
should
really
do
matter
it,
to me.
Cole. Stay down. Stay down.
Oh, a comeback, eh? Not today, Ryback. Not today.
This may settle the score right here. Oh, no way. What a move. Man, that'll give you a
Boom.
splitting headache.
Might be pretty much. I'm only at 2.5 stars, though. I feel like I've beaten him a little bit more than that. Look, he's getting right up. He's busted open. He took a DDT to the apron. He gets right up.
The trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The
I have to
match
tremble in
becomes
fear
almost
from a
secondary when you get
backdrop,
near
but
all
he
these
can get up from a
dangerous objects.
DDT in the apron. That's alright.
Oh, wait, nice
That's
reversal.
alright. I think his comeback's gone now, so we'll just put him away after our next finisher. And we're on to TLC.
Oh, dear.
And maybe more. Maybe more. It's early in the morning for me, but I think I got some time for more.
These are great competitors. Great,
I feel bad about the no mic
tremendous
last time.
gladiators here in WWE.
Some of the best
And I'm still not even at the tag
superstars
titles.
WWE have to offer.
Okay, or not.
This is the type of
Yeah, they
attack that
were
just
talking
wears
quite a
down.
bit until you asked them
Yeah,
to
you can
reveal
see it working
themselves.
right here.
Where'd they go? Did they go?
Action like this has become synonymous with SmackDown over the years. He's taking a lot of punishment. If it continues, it could eventually affect his vision.
Yeah, already
Revealed
seeing
them.
stars.
I wonder if it's all one guy with different accounts on different devices, or if it actually is 3 different people.
Not today, too fast.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Guess they shut up. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. They were really on a roll there, and then suddenly nothing.
He's looking at it. Stunner. Oh,
Are
man,
they
that
gone,
should do it.
or did they just pop in, say a few things, and pop out? Go, go. Sorry, I can't say your name, but all right, I'm going. I'm going.
That's it. He's out.
What a finishing maneuver. This could be it. It's got to be it.
If he doesn't rope break.
Will this be it?
I think he's got it.
Oh, man. It's over. It's all over.
Is this a real person? Oh, like the guy above you there, the Japanese guy, or whatever? Oh, they're there. There's Xavier.
Your winner, Handsome Larry.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An
Xavier's
incredible
still there.
match and a big, big victory. Man, when you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see one of them come up short. But that's just the harsh reality of it.
The fake
And
New
it's
Day.
matches
Well, just
like
one
this
of them.
that makes SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the other guy is. I don't know the language. He's using English though with the go, the blue guy. But I don't know the language.
Please welcome my guest tonight. Have you had a chance to play the new WWE video game? I hear you're in it.
No, I haven't had a chance to play it.
Yeah, I got it. I play it every day. Every kid dreams of being on a cereal box or being in a video game.
We
It's an honor
are
to be
the
in that video game.
WWE.
I just wish they got my pretty face right.
That's it.
Looks a little off in the game.
Yeah, I couldn't create my guy perfectly.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
I tried to use the face scan thing, but it doesn't work. You just put a picture of yourself over the game character, and it looks all distorted and weird. I don't have a very good picture of myself, especially since I'm always wearing a hat, so. World Tag Team. Come on, finish it. That's it. World Tag Team Champ. There it is. Yeah, you two are. Xavier isn't. Big E and Kofi are the tag champions. And that's who I wanted the rivalry with. And we are Triple Threat TLC. Oh boy. World Tag Team Fakes. Tag Team Fakes of the world. Triple Threat. Where is the logic in this? Especially since Chris is my partner. Baby. You guys got interrupted. We are the World Tag Team Champions. Interruption, baby, because... Yeah, well, right here. The video game version. It's the Tag Team Champions. No Xavier, though. Use a foreign object? Well, it's a TLC match, so I think that'll be pretty easy. But I see zero logic in having a match with my own partner. Like, if this was real, well, obviously I'm not going to compare it to realism, it's just a video game, but if it were like trying to emulate the way matches work in real life, having you beat up your partner, which I'm going to have to do, would be extremely detrimental to your tag team. And this guy over here was just on our team. So it's like the former six-man tag team is fighting each other in a triple threat for literally no reason. I know I'm not in a rivalry or anything, but there's absolutely zero logic behind any of this.
More concerned with partying than he is competing. Hey, as long as he's winning his matches, I don't think anybody should be worried about what Adam Rose does in his free time.
No, I can't line myself up.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
I can't line up. I can't line it up.
Oh, and did you hear the impact? What an attack.
Sorry, bro.
The animosity levels
Apparently we have to fight for reasons
Well, I must say, when Adam Rose
beyond
made
me.
his
I don't know.
WWE debut, I didn't know what to expect.
At least the foreign object objective's pretty easy. There's foreign objects everywhere in a TLC match.
But you know what? He's proved he has what it takes to be a huge
Like, I figured
star
I'd be in a
this business.
TLC match, but I'd take a singles match or something that just makes a little bit more sense. This makes absolutely none. So it only has to make a little bit. Logic doesn't exist in the game. You got that right, Xavier. That I completely agree with, buddy. Logic does not exist. I've had way too many... the Hell in a Cell with Triple H, the hardcore match against Dean Ambrose, that's totally cool. Those are just singles matches at pay-per-views. Like, I'll take it. And if this was a triple threat with Adam Rose and, like, Jack Swagger or something, it would be just as annoying, but it would still make more sense than me having to beat up my partner. And Chris's guy, I know from seeing his game, is in the high 90s, so he's a tough opponent too. I don't mind the challenge. I'll face 100 overall guys. I don't care, but it's just going to make it that much more difficult. If you were real, I'd ask you to face the Wyatt family for those titles. Yeah, if you're talking about real wrestling, that I can't really help with. I'm not really up to date on the modern stuff, other than the games.
He's still down after that.
This is the same game that makes faces hate you if you beat a heel clean. yeah, there's some more of the logic. The more of the logic that comes into play for this game. I mean, like I said 100 times, it's cool that there is a career, and like, I like recording it so I can look, go through the whole thing. But yeah, like you said, yeah. A face hates you if you beat a heel cleanly, and that's just, like the rest of it, illogical. Not quite as illogical as this, as facing your partner in a TLC match, but it's up there. It's up there.
Thinking to avoid that chop.
Yeah, and Chris isn't going to dislike me for this at all, because we're tag team. Adam Rose might, and that's fine, but I'll end up probably being on the same team as them in a 6-man tag in the future or something. Chris and I can't get up the rankings. We're beating everybody in sight, and we're still only ranked 4th.
It really is party time all the time with this guy. I love it.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Oh, they're taking a risk here.
That's how
The game turned me heel even though I never said or did anything bad. Really? That's really odd. I wanted to be heel because Lana's a heel, and getting back to the logic, you can't have a heel manager if you're a face wrestler, and vice versa. You can't have a face manager if you're a heel wrestler. So I made myself heel on purpose so that I could have Lana as a manager. But if it's turning you face or heel even though you're not doing anything, that's really stupid. You should be able to control what you are. I was able to control what I was.
Well, if the threat of that doesn't motivate you not to be a lemon, I don't know what will.
Look out. I think Adam Rhodes is
3 times in all your careers? Jesus, man. That's awful.
Put a little extra mustard on that hot dog.
Yeah, a lot of crap happens. Like, I wouldn't play it if I wasn't having fun, but there's just way too many things they need to work on. And usually the developers can use the excuse that, well, it's our first time in next gen, it's our first time, we're just like working out the kinks. But no, it isn't. 2K15 was your first time.
TLC has been a double victory, may be within reach.
Can we not grab him? Okay. So they've had time to work on this.
I think I just saw a tooth go flying.
Finn Balor attacked you and it turned you heel. So just because he attacked you, you're suddenly a heel? That's not your fault. He's attacking you. Oh, man. See, I never had that. I never had my... I think I face-turned once by accident, but I rectified that pretty quick by being a prick.
Yeah, absolutely anything can happen in the WWE. Even that.
Yeah, I'm usually a good guy in everything.
Look at this.
Even beyond wrestling games.
Oh my gosh. What a finishing move. He's so close to that contract, he can taste it.
Like when I'm playing games like Fallout and Mass Effect and stuff, I'm always going on the Paragon side. Because I like to be a good guy. In this, though, I'm always a heel. Wrestling's completely different when it comes to that. The heel and face. They always put him through the table. But yeah, it can change on a dime. An interview with Renee and everything can change. And you have a lot of interviews with Renee. way too many.
Certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
Here we go, back inside the ring.
What do you mean we? We're still outside the ring, Cole. It's them. They're inside the ring.
He wants to do this in the ring.
And I don't blame him one bit. He's showing no signs of letting up. Only a few inches separate him from his goal. Oh, this is scary. I can tell you from experience.
Got it. All
Like
right.
they're 10 miles in the air now.
It's over. It's all over.
Oh, that could have gone a lot worse.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love it
Just
or
testing.
hate him,
If the real
that
New
was an
Day was
incredible
watching
match.
my stream at
Match and a big
6:45 in the morning, at least for me on the
He
East
just
Coast,
put the entire WWE roster on notice
then that would be hilarious.
I don't think I saw one member of this Cleveland
It'd be
crowd
cool.
leave their
I
seat
think
during
Xavier
that
Woods
entire
does
match.
actually stream games, but yeah, that's supremely unlikely. I barely get anybody as it is, let alone anybody like that. And usually I'm very unlucky and people start coming in right as I'm about to finish. Like I was going to finish after that pay-per-view, but I might go a couple more just because there's some people here. I'm trying to do it a month-by-month basis to kind of keep it evened out. But like it's very slow going. I'm still ranked 4. And this is Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. They're ranked 1st. So a rivalry with them might not be too bad. Two finishers. Yeah, it's a little easy. So Eric Rowan's going to interfere. Had to stay up so you can go to the hospital? Well, that's cool that you're here when you're staying up. Busted your toe last night in your sleep and don't want to touch it until someone gets home. Yeah, that could be awful. Didn't I have more subs? No, I don't think so. Busted your toe, that's awful. Foot injuries are the worst. No, I had like 42, I think.
Do you see who's coming out? I don't like the looks of this.
Come on, we need to get order here.
Pretty sure it's still at 42.
Good luck on doing that.
I was lucky to have that.
Wonderful. Sometimes you have to take what's yours. He's doing that
The
right
videos
now.
that did the best for me were the wrestling ones, and like I said before, like
Powerbomb, that is.
the last one I did
Sing now?
Yeah.
was like
Oh,
part
once you get
8
out the
of
ring,
this career
anything
mode, and that
can
was back
happen.
in March.
You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades.
Then I got a bunch of
All
other
this can
stuff.
be
My
used to
girlfriend got an
cause
Xbox
massive
One, we
damage.
started playing that together. And then
He's pressing all the right buttons now.
started playing
I'm not sure I can watch
DLC
this.
for Call of Duty Zombies, started playing Borderlands, and everything else just got in the way. For one reason or another, I just stopped playing.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get
It probably
outside
would have
the
been a
ring
lot
is
better if I stuck
survival.
to it throughout the
match
summer,
becomes
but I didn't.
almost secondary
Like I
when
did a
you
lot
hit
of shit
all these
outside in the
dangerous
summer.
objects.
So yeah, if I stuck to it, it'd probably be a lot better. But I got away from it too long. I hit it hard as fuck on a wood part. It hurt, but I ignored it. When I woke up, it was in bad pain and noticed there was blood. Yeah, my brother-in-law had a bad toe injury. You can't leave it. His is really bad now. He's got no toenail on his big toe, and if you leave it, it can get really bad. You thought I had over 100 because my name looks familiar? Oh, I see. Yeah, that would be cool. I changed it. I've never had that many. I changed it. It used to just be my full name. Now it's just my last name with games putting on it because all my videos are just games anyway. No, not 100. That would be cool. I'd take 100. I'm happy with one person watching. Usually just my nephew watches my on-demand videos once the stream's done, and YouTube automatically makes it. That's why I stream to YouTube, because it makes it into a video
Please
for
join
me,
in welcoming
and I
my
don't have a
guest
good enough
tonight.
computer to do that myself.
Let's talk about Eric Rowan.
Your nail's
He
half
interrupted your
cut
match
right
tonight
through
to
the middle.
ambush you. Have any thoughts you want to share on that?
Yeah, that's awful. I hate toenail, fingernail injuries and stuff like that. They're just
He's lucky it was
anything
a cheap
involving
shot
the
that got me. If we were face to face in that ring,
nails of any
I'd
kind.
break
It's
him
awful.
and end it right then and there. But instead, he must be scared waiting right now. He knows I'm waiting for the right moment to get at him. I'm going to get my revenge when he least expects it.
Used to have a pretty decent channel in 2011.
There is a lot of tension brewing between
Yeah,
you two.
like I said, mine
What's going on there?
probably wouldn't be that good. Right? The content's not that amazing, and I don't do it one game often enough, and oftentimes I don't even commentate. I'm gonna go ahead and take the rivalry for once.
Chance to clash with him is getting me fired up.
I
know
do
he'll
like
bring the
Borderlands
fight
and
to me,
hockey and
but I don't know if he's ready
wrestling
for
and
the
all
fight
kinds of
I'm
different
going to bring
things.
back to him.
But oftentimes I don't
I'm
have the
serious
mic on.
about this. I'm bringing my A game.
It's the same toe where I had hands and foot and mouth. It was already messed
Thanks
up,
for
but
the
it's
time.
worse now.
Back to you.
try the hands, foot, and mouth on. It's already messed up, but it's worse now. Ugh. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I can't imagine like my channel being all that big. For the hockey games, I can't have the mic on because me and my brother mouth off too much, and YouTube would hate that. And then for the Borderlands, it's co-op with my girlfriend, and we both don't have mics, so there's no point in one of us talking and one of us not. So this is the only game I really have the mic on for, and oftentimes people don't watch without commentary or a camera or something like that. Like, I'm not too worried about it. Mostly I do it, you know, for anybody that wants to, and then I can look back on it and whatever. But yeah, I'm going to keep doing this even probably past 2K17 when nobody cares, because everybody's going to be looking up 2K17, but I just want the career done. I want the trophies, and I just want it done. Get through it as quick as I can. Ally Big Show? Where the hell would I want Big Show as my ally? If you look up hands, foot, and mouth on Google, it's bad. And it burns. I couldn't walk or stand. Ugh. A month later, it made my fingernails break in the middle. Shake my head. Yep. Yeah, I try not to look anything up on Google, because if you have like symptoms for something and you look it up on Google, oftentimes it's like, you're gonna die. It's like, ooh, you don't really want to look anything up. Yeah, I've never heard that, but yeah, like I said, my brother-in-law had a really, really bad toe injury, and his toe is disgusting looking. He uses it to scare people, kind of like Mr. Deeds' black foot. But it's not black, it's not frostbitten, it's just like all infected and gross looking. And he's like, hey, you guys want to see my gross big toe? Nobody does, of course, but he shows it to him anyway. Alright, I get it. Big Show likes me, I know. Handicap 1-on-3? Huh? You think with being favorable with the authority, they'd be like, oh yeah, we love you, we're going to put you in great matches. How about a 1-on-3? Against an Uso, Finn Balor, and Brock Lesnar. That's pretty fair. Thanks, authority. I'm glad I'm on your side. Eesh. And still not up in the rankings. But I'm rivals with Eric Rowan now, who's ranked 1. So if we face him a lot more, we should be able to move up. Because he'll move down as we beat them. This still shouldn't be too bad, because I really don't tag Chris in tag matches anyway, so it'll feel like a normal tag match. But the only problem is I'll probably have to submit one of them, because I can't knock them both off the apron, so somebody's coming in to break up the pin.
There's the bell. Oh, there's no telling what
So
we're
that's
gonna
arm
see
health.
here.
This is going to be rough. You know, I might just skip this objective,
This is getting ugly. Yeah, now we're just talking about his face.
because I don't want to go through the same crap that I went with the primetime players, where I was trying to injure one guy's legs and then he'd tag him in. I have to injure the next guy's legs and tag him in. I don't really want to go through that again. So I'm in full favor with the authority, so I'm going to skip this one and just try and win the match. And then I might have time for one more, but I gotta... Girlfriend's gonna be home from work in about 20 minutes or so.
Jimmy Uso possesses the speed,
I gotta meet her out there.
diverse offense, amazing leaping ability, and the toughness that you'd expect
Keep Brock
from a
out of the
descendant
match because
of
he's
such an
slower.
amazing family.
Hurt Jimmy.
But Jimmy takes those skills to a whole
And
new
knock
level
Finn off.
when he's in the ring.
I'm going to try and keep those other guys out of the match, but oftentimes what the computer will do is they want the tag so badly that they'll reverse you until they can get the tag. Like they used to do it way back in the N64 days too. Like they would just reverse and reverse until they got themselves a tag.
This handicap match isn't even close to fair. There's no way anybody could overcome these odds. I don't care who you are.
Cole, it's like
Or
I said
skip.
before.
Yeah, well, at this rate, the rate that I'm going up the rankings is super slow. I have to play every match. I have to play every match, or else it'll be WrestleMania before we're going for the tag titles, which I guess is a cool stage to do it at. But I don't want to take that long because I'm still going to go for the world title. And at the rate I stream this game, I only play when I stream it. So at that rate, 2K17 is going to be out for a month before I'm at the world title.
Just timed that perfectly. When he gets going like this, there are few better. Oh, out of nowhere!
Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe were reverse looking. Yeah, I know. Oh man, those games were hilarious though. I had a strong feeling these guys would throw caution to the wind and just go. Like I'd be angrier at them, but it's just hilarious. I still play No Mercy. I still have it.
That should do it, Cole.
And I'm lucky it's not one of those erasing cartridges. It's a good one. So when I unlock Gerald Briscoe and Pat Patterson, they stay unlocked instead of deleting themselves. I hated that. Me and my brother used to play it when we were younger. We used to have to store all our created wrestlers on a memory card because the game would always delete itself, and we'd have to go through survival mode and unlock every character again. There we go. No problem.
Looking fresh out there. You're not going to lose many matches.
Don't even let the other guys in. It might even be 3.5 stars. The memorable moments. Or heightened drama, sorry. Yeah, that's good.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
Match like if Chris comes down from out of town,
frankly, Jimmy Uso has too much
fucking
talent to be losing like this. Folks, we just saw one of the most
drink beer and play No Mercy and Perfect Dark. I'm just lucky all the created guys are still on my cartridge. If they weren't, it'd be rough. I got like 18 created guys on there. And if I didn't save them and had to recreate them, that would suck. Good old games. Back then always kept deleting itself. Yeah, the No Mercy cartridges, they released the cartridges with a bug in them. Played hours trying to unlock stuff. Yeah, back when you unlock stuff. You don't unlock stuff anymore. I mean, in this you unlock attires and stuff, but you don't really unlock anything anymore. It's just all downloadable content. You pay to have the unlockable stuff. Back before Xbox 360 in 2005, you had to actually invest a bunch of time into it to unlock things. And with No Mercy, you put like shitloads of hours into stuff to get enough money to unlock all the characters and moves and all that stuff, and then boom, the game erases. It's annoying. But we had enough fun just playing tag team ladder matches and shit that we would just copy our guys to the memory card, game deletes itself, copy our guys back to the cartridge, play until it deletes itself again. Miss the games you unlocked, play. Yeah, me too. That's why I keep all my old games. Got GameCube and Super Nintendo and 64 and everything in the bedroom. Keep all my old stuff because I still like the old games. I like new games, obviously. I got a PS4 and Xbox and all that shit, but that's mostly just for, you know, playing with friends and family. When I play by myself, I play the old games. Or this. They have any cheat codes? Yeah, and if they do have cheat codes, it disables achievements and trophies. And I'm a trophy and achievement guy. That's why I'm going through this career. I'm trying to get the tag team title trophy, the world title trophy. I like trophies and achievements, and cheat codes, if there is any, will disable those. That's why I don't put mods on Fallout 4. On Xbox One, you can put mods on Fallout 4, but if you do, the achievements get disabled. So I'm like, screw it, I'll just do a playthrough. And my second playthrough, I'll put the mods on. Because GTA still has cheats. But if you put cheats on GTA, you can't get any trophies or anything. I mean, maybe if I didn't care, but I do.
Both legal men are in the ring.
Why do I always forget? Two finishes. That's almost necessary every match anyways. If I don't submit them, I have to do multiple finishers anyway. That's a natural progression objective, the kind that I like. But this 702...
With action like this, it's no wonder Raw has been around as long as it has. Well, what's your take right now on Eric Rowan?
A ton of talent, a ton of ability.
Assassin's Creed turns off progress if you use cheats too? Yeah, I didn't know that, but I figured as much. I figured games pretty much do that. Assassin's Creed's no different, yeah. Yeah. I don't have to get every achievement or trophy, but I don't like the low percentages. If I got like 3% on a game or something, I feel like I haven't really played it. So I like to get as many as I can. If it's not all, then oh well, as long as I get most of them. With this, if I get the tag titles and the world title, I think I'll be at about 75% or something like that.
315 pounds. Oh, and let's not
That's
forget,
pretty good. Oh, and the battery's done. This might be perfect timing for the battery to die, though.
When you think about
Girlfriend will be
the
home in
size
about
and speed
10
Eric
minutes.
Rowan possesses, it's more than enough to get your attention.
I gotta go outside and meet her. So this could be it. Hopefully I go up in a rank. So I'll probably play tomorrow. I'll be doing a hockey stream during the day probably with Chris. And then if there's time, I got a lot of shit to do around here. If there's time, I might fit in another one of these at night. If not, it'll be like Tuesday night for sure. Or Wednesday morning, I guess. I do it after midnight. So technically Wednesday morning, but for me, it's my nighttime. Right now, this is my nighttime. So if I can go up in the rank after this match, I'll be ranked 3rd. And then in part 13, or yeah, whenever I do another shit. If you're an idiot, right? Part 13 should be Chris and I in the top 3. And then well on our way to the tag titles, hopefully by next stream. If I make the next one like 3 hours like this one or so, then I can't see why we can't be tag champions by the next time I play. Then part 14 or maybe 15 can be me going for the world title, finally. If I get the world title, that's every belt.
Which I'd rather not. It's almost impossible for me to choose which of his
RKO. See you next time.
So, my charge cable's right there, but the battery dying might be perfect timing. Because I'm going to have to go anyway, unfortunately. I'd go all morning if I could, but I can't.
Wow, that was brutal.
That's only one, though. There's only one.
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his feet.
Has the ref ever attacked you? He attacked me one time with multiple stomps on the outside of the ring. Really? No, I've never had the ref attack me. I'm surprised. I've beaten him up pretty bad sometimes. I'm surprised he hasn't attacked me. Multiple stomps, though? That's ridiculous. If you hit the ref, you lose, well, if you hit him intentionally, you lose like 500 points towards your star rating. So I try to avoid hitting him at all costs, but oftentimes he just gets right in the way like an idiot. I guess that's pretty realistic. The refs get in the way in real life. At least when I used to watch it. I don't know about nowadays, but they get in the way a lot.
To see Luke Harper walk to the ring and attack his opponents in the ring is just chilling. Not today, too fast. Oh, wait, nice reversal. Oh, man,
So close.
is he fired up.
So close. I just feel like he's going to get that tag. Yep, he will.
Packed a punch.
All these power moves tonight
He will.
are making bigger and bigger impacts.
We're talking about Luke Harper and his uncanny ability to frighten people and dismantle them at the same time. You know, someone is in a different mental
I was
state.
going to say he's not even going for it. He's going to go for it. Ref attacked me about 8 times. He hit below drop on me. He did a backflip thing where he throws you over his head. Oh, the back body drop. He pushed my character down to the mat. Almost made me lose. That's absolutely ridiculous. Why the hell would he do that? The worst I've had with the referee is when I played an online match. It was a singles match, one-on-one, and I think I made a video of it. I was facing somebody's created CM Punk character, and he wouldn't count. Like, I had him in a pin, and he would get down and put his hand in the air, but he wouldn't count. And I don't think it was lag or anything. He just simply would not count. And I don't know why. That's the worst he's done to me. I know in the old wrestling games, Earl Hebner used to beat you up if you attacked him too much. I didn't know they did it in these games, though.
It doesn't take a genius to see that there's one thing we know about Luke Harper. It's that he's filled with evil intentions.
He's zoned in on the back now.
Boy, those vertebrae got to
Ref glitches all the time. Also, this one time he wouldn't count. He wouldn't DQ me either when I used weapons. Yeah, it's very glitchy. See, I haven't had the DQ thing, but I did have the not counting thing. That I have got, and I don't know why he wouldn't count. I made a video of it just because you can make 15-minute videos with the share button. And so I made a video so I could look back and go, like, what the hell happened? I watched it back, I watched the video on YouTube, and I still don't know why he wasn't counting. There was no lag. The guy I was facing had a good connection. It's confusing.
They did it! They won the match!
Two finishers. Am I getting a cutscene? Or something? That ended really abruptly. Hopefully it's not too long. I gotta head outside. These midnight shifts. It's really weird. The guy who got eliminated in the chamber match wouldn't leave. Well, he wanted to stay in the match. He's disappointed about losing and he didn't want to leave. Sounds like something Triple H would do. I run this show, I'm allowed to stay. Yeah, these games are notorious for their glitches. Not like game-breaking glitches, just weird ones. Put on a 5-star match. Yeah, I'll have to wait till next time. AI kept trying to grab us, but it couldn't. Yeah, it's messed up. It's messed up. I've had 36 visual glitches, but nothing of that sort. I can see it though. Elimination Chamber is super glitchy. A lot of weird shit happens in that. I guess we'll do agility. Couldn't hurt. Try and put as many as we can into it. I don't really need any of this stuff, but whatever. Okay, well, we didn't move up in the ranks, but oh well. Next time, I might start a bit earlier. I started pretty late tonight. I started at like 4, so it kind of handicapped me. I didn't really get to go very long because this will have to do it. I gotta head outside in like 3 minutes. But probably hockey earlier tomorrow, and then if I'm not too tired, if there's not too much to do, I'm gonna try and start this one. Earlier tomorrow, probably like 1, 2-ish, something like that. As early as I can, so I can maximize playtime. I'm gonna try my best in the next stream tomorrow or Tuesday morning Wednesday morning, something like that. I'm going to try my best to get the tag team titles. It's too bad I couldn't move up now, but we'll get there next time. So, thanks to everybody that hung out. Tony the Tiger, Big E, Kofi Kingston, and thank you, Xavier Woods. And you just subbed. Sweet. Thanks a lot, dude. I appreciate you hanging out and telling me about your glitches and all that shit. I should be back on tomorrow. If not, I'm definitely gonna stick to it this time. I'm not gonna take 6 months off. I'm gonna go until it's finished. So I appreciate you hanging out, and hopefully your toe gets better. So good luck with that. All right. Till tomorrow.